Also, I learned this life hack. Get, like, candy and put it in your drawer, and you'll have, like, backup candy for when you're having panic attacks.
Hello. Welcome to stream.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to 5D.
Welcome to whatever this is.
I was just like,
we can't help you any more than we can help ourselves.
Yeah. Obviously. Oh man. Hello everybody. We're gonna play some 5D's Carbonated. That's true, Mega. We're gonna play 5D's Carbonated. Welcome to 5D's Carbonated. The show where I drink G Fuel cans.
5D's recarbonated. I like to think it's like reloaded.
The show where I drink G Fuel cans whenever people give me money up to $200
also
today.
We play games, I think.
Yep. Card games happen at least once every 4 or 5 games, I think.
Yeah. I've heard.
I think if you ask for anything more than that, like, you're just being greedy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get back to the academy.
Man.
Nah, this has been fun. I like this place. Especially last time. I don't know if any of you guys were here. I think all of you in the chat were.
We were here too, I think.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed you guys doing your little gambles and your little side hustles. I think they were really fun.
I think it was really funny that we just let Lily lose like $1,000 in one go. Which isn't even her losing them, it's me losing them.
Do we know where your stuff is, by the way? Where your money is on here? Because I only see $1 on.
Yeah, that $1 is mine.
That's the only one you have?
Yeah, I had to spend the rest to have sex with Otto, which I didn't even get to have. We all get to have sex with Otto. That's how I'm feeling.
Hello, I am the one with all the money. Where the fuck did all your money go, you fucking idiots?
So that's what it feels to donate in OnlyFans.
How did I end up with all the money?
I made a calculated decision that didn't pan out very well.
I want everyone to understand that the current standings are our boy with 10 judge coins. You have 10 judge coins. We have our elf boy. 140 judge coins. We have our witch with negative 38 judge coins. And we have our panther lady with, technically, if we count the fact that some of them disappeared into the night for some reason, 40 judge coins. So they're negative 60 judge coins currently. We'll see what that's all about in a bit today.
Oh, we'll find out.
Yeah, we will. Speaking of finding out, who wants to tell us what happened last time? You don't have to go into too much detail.
Okay, yes. I mean, we already just went for basically all of it,
Yeah.
so... So last time on 5DARPS Recarbonated, the team goes gambling. As you can tell, it doesn't go very well. In fact, it's been pretty bad. That turns out that we suck at gambling, who knew? Except for Andrew, who just fucking ripped that thing apart. Andrew found out the infinite money glitch and got a girl arrested for it. Because turns out that her overwhelming confidence immediately lets you reroll on a 1, 2, or 3. So she's been arrested, and who knows what they're doing to her back there. It could be anything. While they're having their most exciting adventure, Adita, or whatever we're calling her today, is going to go fulfill her dreams of becoming a stripper, which means it's not really a dream, but more something she has to do to get out of the massive debt that she's taken on.
Real.
Up there, she finds the other half of Gemini Elf, who's gotten fucked over after we split the fucking timeline and took the horse. And she's like, I wish my sister was here. We did everything together, and then some cunt took her away.
Some cunt named Riku.
Some cunt named Riku took her away.
In my defense, the evil saw did that.
It was the one-armed man.
Andrew's like, it's okay, we can train and we can get back your sister. You can be stronger than the sword. It's fine. We'll get it done. So, you know, they prepare for themselves for this little side quest. And also, while we're doing that, we also know that she's getting ready to do stripping, which we'll get to that in a minute. The team, after a successful bout of losing all their money, except for Andrea, goes eating with our favorite Power Ranger, who is still alive, by the way. It turns out that he's just paid to like eat here. I mean, he's technically, and he can't really leave, but he can accrue infinite debt, which basically makes him like truly a royal in that regard. He's playing it like fucking
infinite debt.
He's playing it like Chase, like fucking JP Morgan. He just doesn't live it. Who cares that he's in debt? Also, while they're there, they get chatted up by a beautiful boy Otto, which actually was not Otto, you see, but I mean, it is Otto, but it's not Otto. You remember when a clone of him was made really early in the campaign? Anyway, here's a fresh baby-born Otto living in the worst timeline he could, which is incredible considering that the second worst timeline is the timeline that Otto is living in.
Hi, do I need to shake my ass like this a little bit? I don't.
It's great. I love the fact
after
that the
after
clone...
losing 30 judge coins for all of us to get to have sex with him.
I love that the clone of Otto is like has became more Otto over time.
Yeah, it's kind of like what's the name of what they call it? The thing in The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, the weird like hammock thing.
Yeah.
The Flanderization. Yeah.
Yeah, he's becoming more Otto, the Ottization of Otto.
Dokely dokely.
Dokely dokely.
Dokely. Anyway, it's revealed that it was actually a ploy by Soft Dumb Succubus GF to get out her girl, who's being forced to strip for profit, because that's just what Judgment does. And we go, hey, okay, we didn't actually want to have sex with Otto. By that I mean me. Actually, my want to have sex has increased now that there is a woman involved. But that's not the point. We need to talk. And then so she goes, all right, cool, okay. And they go up to talk at the rooms. Meanwhile, at the stripper club, Andrea just rips the fucking dance floor away with the best stripping that's ever been done in the history of stripping. Causing all of the Capolians to suddenly forget how to fuse and just absolutely start fucking throwing all their money. And then they find someone else to throw money at her, at which point I think Dinosaur Girl is either horny, angry, or both. I think it's a sex thing now for her. Also, Judgment is taking a profit from that now, which apparently is increasing. We don't know what the taxes are. It's suspicious. Anyway, they're going upstairs as well. And now everyone's upstairs, and we're all upstairs. We're all having fun upstairs.
Okay. Very good, very good. Thank you very much for that very concise understanding of casino life.
Yeah.
I will give you... Let me look at your penises here real quick. 1, 2, 3,
You know,
4,
wait, no,
5,
you
6,
wouldn't do that to
7,
me.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No, wait.
1,
Hey.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hey,
7,
what are you
8,
doing?
9, 10, 11, 12. That's 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, man. I will give you 2 inspiration.
That's scary. You wouldn't take my penis away, right?
I'll take all fucking 3 of them away. But it's fine. You only have 29, which means it won't be me that takes them away. It'll be the next person that gives you inspiration that takes them away.
Scary. Why do they all have to work together to take my penis off?
Sometimes you just lose a penis.
Yeah.
Also,
My penis.
I
My
just
plan
want to
is...
say something, like saying something out of character and all that kind of stuff. So there are kinds of players out there. There's the there's the people like me that have such horrible luck, and this is usually countered by that one player that has this stupidly good luck. And the most sadistic part of it all is that player is in this group, but they're DMing as his former DM. Do you know how infuriating it is to have the luckiest player be the one making a casino?
This is right. I'm having a lot of fun.
The house always wins, baby.
Die, and you got in at 20.
This is great.
That
I'm having a
wasn't
great
even your
time.
main character.
Hey, this is why I'm only stripping.
You don't want to take part in gambling? What the hell?
No, I got the livers on me, and I'm apparently banging the dino lady.
Yeah, it's up to
Yeah,
you.
congratulations on your new
Gang fight,
girlfriend.
dino lady.
Yeah, I think
Or
she's-
playing. Unclear what you guys are to each other, I'm gonna lie.
I think our friend over here is gonna have to sit in the cook chair.
Speaking of banging the dino lady, I do want to start with you.
Okay.
As we are going to jump into things today, let me get us into the correct playlist. We'll go Electric Rose. We love Electric Rose here.
We do like Electric Bros.
Are we going Adira or Adria today?
I think we were Adira last time, so we're going Adria today.
All right, Adria.
Okay, Adria.
And the last time, you were having a good time with Dino Lady here. Problem being, some of your coins started disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
So now, despite having given a lot of coins by the Chthonians and a lot of coins again by Dino Lady, some of them have disappeared, leaving you with only 40 judge coins. Very odd.
Very odd.
Very odd. You see in front of you, the wrestling that you just did has pinned down Dino Lady. She is still just kind of laying there, not used to this. But as this has happened, you just find that there is a celebrating like sense in the air. I almost forgot before we actually see what you're doing, Andriel.
Yeah.
The last scene we had was these two Chthonians running up to you and telling you that they need you.
Well,
You gotta come down with
they
us.
say he needs him, but they don't really give him much choice. They grab onto him and pull him down.
Oh, there he goes.
So,
I guess he's also getting lucky tonight.
I got so lucky already.
you find Andriel as you are getting pulled downstairs by the two Chthonians. They drag you through the roulette tables, away from the card tables, and eventually into the room where you see a shit ton of Chthonians, as well as Adria and a bunch of other people in the air, or on the stage. As you get brought here, they go, "We got him, guys!" As everybody starts cheering for you as you come in, Andriel. Adria, you see Andriel make their way in.
India.
Just absolute confusion as to why he's here.
Adria currently is wearing a bunny outfit, and both of their golden weaponry is being held by the raw lady. I don't know what's going on either.
It is all right. It's all right. Me and what is your name?
Me? Here? Me?
Yes, you. Yes.
What is it?
Your name?
What is my name?
Oh my god.
No, we're not role playing. Name?
I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm a dumbass.
Isn't it Serene?
It is Suri. I was wondering
Suri.
if it was Shuri or if it was a different S name, but it is Shuri. Yes. Shuri.
Myself and Shuri are getting very well acquainted. Very well acquainted. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. I think you arrived at the end of the performance, however. I assume they brought you here to spend more money?
Yeah, don't just stand there. They're saying the end of the performance. We can't let that happen. Come on, man. We can't let them end the performance.
I think they've ended, guys. I think you were too late.
No, you don't understand. They're still there.
Well, we should probably get into that private room, right, Sherry?
Huh?
Look, see, they're going.
No, they're not.
You
They're
carry
still there.
these. I'm gonna hand over the coins to a friend who's holding everything.
Ah!
And we shall make our way to the room, as I'm gonna carry Sherry.
But, and you just see from behind. No, guys, no pestering the talents. We'll get somebody else in here in just a minute. Until then, how about a round of drinks? Like, yeah! As everybody starts going off to their tables. You do see the two that brought you walk away, Endriel, going to their tables like, oh man.
I love these Chthonians so much. They're so different from the first time we met one of them.
Some of them will just go off dejected toward other places in the casino.
Oh man.
At which
Andrea,
point,
there seems
you guys go down. Bloop, bloop.
Andrea, there seems to be a problem. I definitely made more money, but it's being siphoned away, taken. Do you have any idea what it is, small yellow one?
I might actually. I've never made as much as you did in one time, so it never really applied to me. I think that you have a limit to how much you can make from one activity. You also need to give some of this to the judge man whenever the day is over.
But he's already taken some.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever made as much as you have in one single thing. It may just be the rules going against each other. You might need to talk to the judge man.
Well, I shall go talk to the judge man.
Because you gave them everything I had, yes.
Don't worry.
I can get you more.
I will give... you do not worry. I will also give you everything I have later.
Oh.
Make sure you have the axe ready.
Honestly, it's kind of adorable that they're like, oh, it must be a glitch in the system when it's working exactly as it needs to. Capitalism, baby!
I love this. I love this character so much. I understand what she is. Just right off the rip.
Unfortunately, if I have to go talk to the judge man, then we cannot continue our escapades, Shuri.
I should probably go back to what I was doing actually, but we did fight and I kind of wanted to keep fighting.
As much as I would love to keep fighting too, the next battle is gonna be a battle of words, and trust me, that is very boring.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I'll go get my sisters.
Before you go, Adira will go for a kiss.
You see them sort of freeze up as you go for a kiss. They're very used to and ready for other physical activities. They're ready for fighting, wrestling, and all that stuff. You go for a kiss and they sort of freeze. Like even as you kiss them, their lips are just like like they don't open. They just sort of stand there, getting more and more flustered.
Oh, you need to get ready for the other battles. You are a fighter. I know plenty of ways to fight.
Yeah, okay. I'll just take my seat and I'll go. You see them pick up a table. A Chthonian goes, ah! And this is like falls off of it. And they're like, I'll just take my seat and I'll go. I'll see you in a little while. As they just carry out the table with them.
She's adorable.
As they do that, you just I'll just go over here, I guess. I'll just sit over here.
And any developments on your end?
Excuse me.
Well, I want a lot, but not nearly enough. And the others went upstairs with one of the busboys, who's also a puppet for another creature. It was very weird.
Yeah, people have to make money somehow, correct?
The
That's
soda
true.
ice candy G Fuel freaking can. It's like I can smell it from where I'm sitting, and it's away from my fucking face. It's over here, and I can smell the. Anyway, sorry, I'm just pissed off at this can of G Fuel.
It's okay. You can be angry. Well, I shall go to the judgment, gain a little bit more information. Who knows? Maybe even gain his favor, considering top earner.
Yeah, I can show you to where he is. He's upstairs. If you're planning on going up there as well, Andriel, we can just walk our way up there with you.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I was technically just up there. That's where the Chitonians just dragged me down from.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's get going. And then you can have your fun time with the individual who's being puppeted.
That was not for me.
I'm doing that joking thing, don't worry.
I know.
You seem more interested in the woman with the big sword. And the other woman with the blades.
There are other women that I'm interested in, yes.
Well, you only live once, don't let your chances fly by. You know? It's like gambling. If you don't take a shot, then, well, you lose everything. Well, you never
Believe
lose
me,
everything.
I understand gambling very well.
Speaking
Point
of
is-
other women, not to interrupt your guys' talking, but you guys do see going up from the area that is the eatery, the little eating area. You do find that stepping out in front of you guys from where you guys are, the bouncer from before seems to make their way. As they come out from behind these partitions, they look to you guys and then sort of eyeing the three of you. Their eyes do land on Endriel before walking up and continuing upstairs. As they make their way up, you guys hear the steps of each of them like go very, very heavy throughout this place. As they reach the top, you guys can easily tell when they get there.
It seems like she is very aware. Signal, perhaps? Who knows?
You can go on ahead. I don't want to climb up the stairs just yet. I might just hang out in the garden for a bit.
Very well, very well. Remember, don't lose any chances.
The garden is just below the area we were just at, a little bit off toward the center of the casino.
Thank you.
Well, have a good time.
I will. And then believe me, I'm not missing any chances with this.
You guys start to make your way up. As Endriel, you're gonna go back around.
Because there's something in the garden that he has to investigate, apparently.
Potentially, yeah. As you make your way up. Endriel going one way, you guys going the next way. We will go back to our Jacqueline and Gregor.
What's up?
So we can see where you guys are at whenever people are clamoring around the stairs. You just saw Endriel get kidnapped.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that he has a good one, you know?
Should we rescue them?
I mean, getting kidnapped by like that with a bunch of people, I mean, he didn't seem like he was against it.
Those two are Chthonian soldiers. They are very, how do I put it? Prone to aggression in certain aspects. They've gotten a lot more calm, however, since making their way to the Black Forest. It seems the further they get away from their base, the more they feel they can live it up almost. The way that people have told me that they are acting are similar to some sort of a hive animal that has been finally let loose. Sort of sporadic in their changes.
So to clarify, them kidnapping is them in a good day.
Yes. Normally down in the place that we were from, which is known as the Realm of Battle, otherwise known as the Lower Plains, they were very strong back in the day, but when the king of the Netherworld took that place over, violence was outlawed in that place. The only one who could ever do anything that was anyone who was given permission by the king of the Netherworlds. Problem being, he never really gave any information for that, and recently they were taken down by another group of people. One of them being this one right here, Motions Toward Auto.
Hello.
There you go, everything loaded. Oh, whoa, so like this one, or the one that you were talking about, that was another one, or was it like both at the same time?
The one that I made this one out of.
Oh, alright.
Am I even real?
I mean, buddy, as long as you're able to think and stuff, I think you're real enough.
Of course you're
I'm
real,
joking.
baby, Pet's hair.
I'm joking. She makes me say that.
It's really funny.
Oh,
Anyway.
I mean, as long as you find it funny, you know?
There is an amount of there is an amount of consciousness that comes from this creature, and it's been getting gradually more and more as we've been doing things around ourselves. Maybe one day this creature here can become a spirit all to itself, but that's neither here nor there. The main issue is the Chthonians shouldn't do much to them. If you were down in the realm of battle, perhaps they would want to drag you off to their leader. But it seems like the ones that are here seem to be mostly partying.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they were just chilling about. I didn't think they were having some kind of like other aggressive situation going on. I also haven't heard any screaming in pain or whatever, so I think he's alright.
Okay, because of the lack of screaming of pain, I will take your side on this time.
Either way, you all said that you needed a reason to come up here. Are you actually going to be motioning to Otto?
No.
No.
I mean, looks at Jacqueline, looks at him. No, actually, no.
No.
I mean, it's not like
but,
I mean, it's not like I'll tell anyone if you do.
I just ate no.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it now.
What were? I mean, I guess we were eating, but I don't think you ate anything. And whatever, doesn't matter. No, that was more about. It wasn't really. It was more of like a pretext. It wasn't like an actual. That wasn't what I had in mind.
Of course. Well, if that's the case, then she looks off toward the small hallway off to the area in front of you. If you follow that hall, the one that has the smaller area to it, you'll find that every single door onto your right will be a separate single room that people here use for various occasions. And if you go all the way down down that hall to the very end, you'll find the baths. I've only been there a couple of times. Going down south from the baths, you'll find another hall for some other rooms, more private rooms for the ones that the lady of this house seems to prefer. She does enjoy certain individuals here. And at the very end of that hall is her room. Halfway through this hall, you will find that there is a door that leads off into the Judgeman's quarters, though going there without any reason to usually ends up with a lot of yelling and potentially a lot of hurt.
See, that's the kind of screaming and pain that I was expecting. So, it's good to know that we shouldn't just walk in there like we own the place.
Just so that I will show you the areas they're talking about. Going down
And
this hall here.
colored spots.
You'll find right there is where the judge man's door is that would lead further toward his quarters. Here is obviously where the bathrooms are. Here are apparently the 2 private rooms of the people that the lady of the house likes, and according to them, lady of the house's room right here.
Okay.
Doop, 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 doop. I'm not entirely sure what you plan to do here, and it's really none of my business. But if you need any more aid, go ahead and let me know. Right now, the only thing I plan on doing is handing over this money to my sister. Though I have to find a way to do
I
it.
suppose that you were. I suppose that wasn't your. Do I call you just Otto too, or I feel like just calling you a clone's kind of weird. I mean, I know it's like the objectively true fact, but I don't.
Oh, he doesn't owe any money, though. To be fair, I could just leave him here.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. It's like, it was what? So it wasn't you and it wasn't him?
Do you want to stay here and work at the casino, Otto?
It's hard to say because this is better than going back to the satellite.
Or you want to join me as I take that magical essence of yours? Oh wait, that might not be yours.
Oh, it's okay. The satellite apparently doesn't exist anymore if you want to return to your world.
I'd have to think about it.
You'll have plenty of time. That door doesn't open to that world every now until usually several hours from now.
Do they actually?
Hold on, go back on that.
Oh.
Can you say what you just said again?
The door to that world doesn't open for several hours.
Yeah, what door to what world?
On the first floor of this place, there is a door that sometimes has different men making their way out from the other side into here. We've seen it open several times, usually during peak hours in the place that's over there and here. The judge man has some sort of a connection with a different casino on the other side.
So he's like operating 2 casinos at the same time.
I'm not entirely sure if he operates both of them himself, but there are occasions whenever certain individuals from that side make their way here. And in that case, if there was ever a chance, motions over towards you, Otto, if you ever did wish to return and start your life again on that world, I would not stop you. You have gained a lot of independence as of late.
Oh, is that why it's a pyramid? Oh, that's fucked up.
If you remember, yes, if you looked over this place, there was like this big, weird pyramid-shaped fucking light or something above it.
Interesting. Hell world.
I mean, that would be nice, but I might get into trouble if they find out that my criminal mark here is a fake.
She looks over to it, as she does. That world can be cruel, Otto, or whatever you wish to be called. If you wish to have some sort of a fresh start there, perhaps I could change it for you. You have helped me and my family out very much in these past few months. What do you say?
I'd really appreciate it.
She sort of gets around toward where Otto is. As she does, she coils her 6 arms around him, and in doing so, you find that there is a slight shine among each of the hands.
Lucky bastard.
As the 5 other hands seem to go around them, small strings seemingly give off slight sparks as they disappear from off of Otto, as if they were cut. The final hand goes over to the top of Otto's head, puts its hand in front of where the criminal mark is, and whenever the hand goes away, the criminal mark is gone.
Woo!
Your strings have been cut. Both the ones I put upon you, this world has put upon you, and the ones that your world put upon you. This is your reward for your gracious service to me. If you ever have need of me. They hand over as well what appears to be a large deck of cards. Each of them
Holy
looking
shit.
from what Gregor can see seems to be a 60 card deck.
Oh, that's school legal, baby.
If you have need of me, bring me to that world, and I will be sure that whatever needs be go your way will go your way. You want some different occasions that will allow you to have more input in your life? You want a way to get into a certain place, or even just a way to find your friends? I will give you aid. Mwah.
If you're
Yes.
Wow.
What were you saying,
that's
Jacqueline?
adorable. If you're able to do that, can you lift our curses as well?
Given the right price, I can do anything. I was a
Well,
magic
my curse
knight.
is being short and started at birth, so I can't fix that.
I was a magic knight in the age of magic, after all.
They have a similar curse right there, points to the 7.
Oh, that one. Well, the big reason I was able to get rid of the one here is because he was a copy. This copy does not have a real tie in that world. That being said, if he were to return with this mark, perhaps he would have been confused for the real one. That's how I got rid of this one. I only got rid of the physical stigma, not any sort of actual need for it. As they motion on your, like a finger onto your mark, Gregor, I feel that if I would have get rid of this for you, you would actually have more problems in that world.
Yeah, they would immediately notice.
That being said, if you ever wish to be rebellious, I could.
I'm gonna keep a note on that one. I have more pressing concerns at the moment regarding being rebellious.
Of course. If you ever come back to this world, try to call out for me. You could either ask for the Magic Knights and see if something happens there, or call out for specifically me. My name is Succubus Knight.
Succubus night.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I can keep that. I can keep that in my brain.
But yes, that door to the other world should open relatively soon. It doesn't open on this side for another hour, or for another couple of hours, but the other side can open the doors and come here just about any time. And since it is dinner downstairs, and everyone is busy eating, I'm sure that a couple of those from outside are ready to make their way here, if you wanted to stalk that place out.
Noted. I did not think that door was gonna be closer than I thought. I thought we were gonna have to do something. No, it's right there.
The judge
Horrible
man,
implications for our world, but you know.
the judge man knows who comes and goes. My immediate thought is to talk to him about it beforehand. While the judge man is very harsh, he is usually fair with his harshness. He has not made anyone here do what they're doing, which came as a shock to me at first. That being said, it is a fine line between force and requirement, in my opinion. I still think that there are things that he has done that cannot be forgiven. Speak with him
That's
if you
true.
wish. I am going to keep myself out of his eyesight. And Otto, if that is going to be what you're going to go by from now on, I'll let you know as soon as the door opens for you if you plan to make your way back. Up to you in the end.
Thank you. I'll have to find some different clothes. I don't think it'd be wise to walk out in a bunny suit.
I think it would be adorable.
I mean, I do rock it.
You see Succubus Knight or Soft Dom Succubus GF make their way toward the stairs. At this point, Otto, you can go wherever you'd like.
You're free.
You no longer have to
Dobby
follow
has
them.
a sock.
Hooray! Lady Succubus Knight freed me. Bobby now has clothes.
Yay,
Dobby's
Lady
free.
Succubus Knight has freed me. Anyway, I'm gonna follow Succubus Knight. No.
Anyway, I'm gonna. Anyway.
Oh, mommy, don't leave me.
Do you want to have him go back down with her? You don't have anything really to do up here except for fuck these two if you want.
You can walk if you wanted.
Don't look at me like that. I now know you came from a succubus.
So you can join us in mischief and shenanigans.
Oh,
She also just freed
shenanigans
me?
you join us on.
So I am probably just a clone of the dude at this point.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, that's
probably
what he
going to
said,
end up
right?
entirely different than him. I'm gonna go figure some things out and get ready.
Oh, have fun having like a whole existential crisis. That's the best part of being a clone, I think.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, medium hair Otto.
You'll be hot, medium hair.
Because remember, this Otto doesn't have the long ponytail.
Which
Yeah,
man's not be Otto?
And this will not be Otto, yeah.
She should be like Michael or something. I don't.
I've decided what to do. Really? I'm gonna be a cop.
No.
I'm going to rename myself as Casper Yolunga.
I'm like, hey.
Casper.
No.
For those of you who don't get the joke, look up the White Black Panther. You're welcome.
I might need to figure out if I go see my uncle or not. It might be weird.
Like, yeah. Oh, okay. Like your clone, like the original's uncle.
Wait. I just remembered. This Otto has no idea what happened in the satellite.
Yeah, he has no idea what happened to Mr. Yolunga.
According to Succubus Knight just told you, oh yeah, the satellite doesn't exist in that world anymore. You can go over there if you want.
Yeah. He can go home and see his uncle because he doesn't know where his uncle is.
You can go see your uncle.
That's the first thing, honestly, you should do, I think, is go to your uncle's home in Neo Domino.
Exactly. He doesn't know what else to do.
They have no idea that your uncle isn't there, so they can't tell you shit.
He doesn't know. No one's aware.
Stop the parental reunion, buddy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Gregor and Jacqueline, you guys are left to yourselves.
I can't believe she was a succubus this whole time. Have I become so blind?
Oh, then you just noticed that now?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Awooga.
Well, not every Awooga is a succubus.
I mean, I guess so, right? I mean, I suppose, like, you're right. Yeah, not every Awooga's a succubus. But I feel like I'm pretty, like, it's in the other way around. Like, 100% the succubus are Awoogas, but not every Awooga's a succubus, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, we have to do some,
Do you think I would have been
business.
cursed if I mated with their spawn?
What did you just say to me?
Never mind. Let's go.
The two of you,
All right, Jackie.
the two of you will make your way down the small hallway. As you guys do, you will note that there are quite a lot of doorways, quite a lot of little doros to your sides that lead to smaller rooms. Upon getting to the large door here, you do see a picture of the, like, almost on the depiction of this metal door, there is a face of the Judge Man on it, that is showing that this is the area to go toward him, if you would like. But there's no immediate reason to go, at least for you, to that direction. But you could if you'd like.
For all the sins of the Judge Man, I am glad to see that pride isn't one of them. That was sarcasm. Did I do well?
You did pretty good. I feel like there's some places to improve, but I think otherwise, I mean, you're doing great.
Continuing down that hall, you guys find a large opening, and you do see that the bathroom area does seem to have someone inside of it currently, as the two doors are closed, but you can hear the slight echoes of a person's voice in that direction. See the slight playful echoes of voices coming from the doorways. Would you guys
there
like
might be
to?
someone in there, right?
Or knock it off. It's a public location.
Do you want to knock on the door, Jacqueline?
Yeah.
You know
It's
who's there,
Jack.
though.
Do I know who's there?
It's being said.
No, I mean Jacqueline. Does Jacqueline know who's there?
I'm pretty sure it was said, right? I might be completely wrong.
Not specifically, but we know the type of people.
It was told to you because you know that you guys were looking for a certain person. So it was told to you,
Yes.
Adria, and the raw student, but it was not told to them.
Yeah, but up here you've been told that people get up to things. That's the
Yes. People
That's
are
the
people are
difference, yeah.
doing up to things here.
So knocking. You know what? I'll leave it.
Do you want to knock,
Yeah.
Jacqueline?
But whatever.
Yeah, Jacqueline just encountered a succubus and almost fell for her whims. So
Jack, if you wanted to go to the shower, you could have told me.
As you knock on the
Knock.
door, if that is what's happening, you hear the echoed voices stop. And upon them stopping, there is the sound of moving water for a moment. And you do hear steps coming towards you, Jacqueline. Do you do anything?
stand there cross-armed.
Why are you doing that?
They should have a better place to be doing such a thing.
They're already doing it. This is the showers.
Well, I want to take a shower, and I don't want that kind of thing happening while I'm taking a shower.
The kind that bitch doesn't want to see kink and pride.
The door opens.
Oh, hello?
As you find opening the door what appears to be a large naked panther warrior.
Oh, God.
Whoa!
Oh, he's huge.
Oh, yes. Oh my. Oh, he's tall as
my
well.
Yeah.
You see just a large, muscular panther warrior, not donning any armor or capes or swords, luckily for you, behind the doorway. As they approach and they look down toward the two of you.
Jacqueline,
Is there
who was
anything
like-
you require?
Who was once cross-armed and prideful is now like, oh, I just was wondering if you could find a hotel room to continue this. You don't have to. You know what? Misunderstanding. We gotta go by.
You try to say you try to say you got to go by?
Yeah.
No. Stop them, Panther Warrior. It appears to have been a mistake, my lady. Stop them. As Jacqueline, you try to turn to go, he does reach a hand out and grab onto your shoulder.
Help me! Help! Help!
Would you find a bit of time to stay here?
Oh, if you people want to talk, I mean, it's fun. Jackie and I, we love talking, right, Jackie?
I meant help to get me out of here, but if you're gonna help me getting, okay.
We didn't mean to get any
Please.
hung. I mean, caught up in this.
Please come in. My lady has set this place aside for our use today. There will be no other people in here.
Gregor, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think I made a mistake.
Jackie, I mean, you want to
You
shower?
say
Let's
that
go.
as you get pulled inside.
Oh, there she goes.
You find as you get pulled in, Jacqueline, you are released. Gregor, you step in, and the Panther Warrior does seem to close the door behind you. At the very end of this area, you see that there is a lot of empty baths, but at the very far end, there is a single occupied bath. You hear the waters moving from in there, but because of the partitions, you can't see anything until you get closer. You just hear, "You may approach."
Very well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's go. Come on, Jackie. Any way to take a shower? Come on.
Yeah.
As you guys would make your way around the partitions and stepping into a small little triangle of areas that the partitions have allowed for communal use, you see in front of you, laying in a large hot tub-like area. The other two things here seem to be almost tiny swimming pools, but they don't appear to be like jacuzzi or hot tub-like. The one that is directly in front of you, however, given the light around it and the fact that there is lots of bubbles and a large naked woman inside who seems to be staring back at each of you, Luckily enough, because of the bubbles, you can't see much of anything.
Yeah, it's perfectly placed, Mog.
What
Yeah.
do you mean, luckily?
Not that man's dong though. We saw the panther cock and
Oh yes, you did. It's still out.
Hamster banana type situation.
He may not have his sword, but his sword is ready.
It's swinging like a pendulum.
You see in front of you, Miss Judge, laying in the tub, looking back at the two of you. As she looks towards you, her eyes are focused at first on Jacqueline with a little bit of a annoying look to it, like a look of annoyance. However, eventually her eyes do fall upon Gregor. And you see that the expression sort of soften.
I apologize. I come from a culture where that kind of... I thought you were two teenagers that...
Jackie, it's fine. All right, take a breather.
Coming from an area where those kind of things do not happen, I'm sure it was a misunderstanding. That being said, you do understand where you are at, girl, right?
I am very clear that now, yes.
These rooms are for people who do those sorts of things, and they do them to make a living. These rooms, were they not previously cleared out by me myself, are used for those deeds as well. And in doing those deeds, these rooms you can assume to be workspaces. Knocking upon someone's workspace and attempting to belittle them, isn't that a bit wrong in your opinion?
It wasn't building. Well, okay, yes, it is wrong. I just, I thought it was a shower, and maybe I should have put one and two together. I really should have put one and two together. It's just there was the succubus, and no, I shouldn't be mentioning that. I should just apologize, right?
Succubus?
Yeah, just...
Mm-hmm.
You mean the one dancing downstairs?
Are they?
Yeah, dancing one.
I will see if there's anything that needs to be done with that one, but before then... Who are the two of you?
She didn't do anything wrong. It's just, it made me...
You're not answering my question.
What was the question?
Who are the two of you?
You see, this is Jacqueline, and I'm Gregor.
Welcome,
Sorry,
Gregor.
You seem to be one of high...
And you're Miss Judge, right?
You know me.
Oh yeah. Put that card in. Hold on. I have to pull the cards every time anyone asks me.
I love that it's just like, oh yeah, I got your card.
Because you're a higher class, you may...
You know, like the fucking like baseball cards. It's like it's like that for Gregor. He's like, oh my god, I've seen you in my card game.
Because you're of higher status, you may refer to me as Condemned Maiden. You don't need to know my name. I apologize again.
They seem to be counting on their fingers for a second and like talking under their breath before they go,
There it is.
Jacqueline is fine. As yes, you bring out Miss Judge. Look at this card, everybody. Look at this nice card. Look at her.
Can I get an autograph, man?
They just look smugly as powerful as the Jinn, though I should be stronger.
Yeah, look at that massive 1800 attack power.
The attack points, yeah.
Well, is there anything that I can do for the two of you now that you have interrupted my own goings-on?
Hold on, I have to put this card back. I mean, I would just, well, originally we're here to do what people tend to do up here. But then Jackie got distracted with the whole shower thing.
The two of you are going to be doing something up here? Do one of you work for me?
Oh, no, it was a third one. It was, kind of like an orange-haired one.
Oh, yes, the cute boy downstairs.
Yeah.
I have yet to give too much thought to them as of right now. I am currently in the process of getting My own partner used to places here. Motions over toward where Panther Warrior is.
Yeah, that one.
He is also new to things here, and as such, he is getting used to being about this place in any sort of state that relies on what his natural affinity would be for. Currently, he is not working, nor is he doing anything with myself, but we do bathe here occasionally and have chats. At the moment, it appears that she does seem to close their eyes. Yes, I do feel their presence. Tell me, Gregor, is one in a yellow coat present downstairs? The one that ran away from this place?
And a yellow coat. I mean, I'm assuming you don't have any more raw girls here? Yeah, she's here.
You see them have a bit of a stirring beneath the waters, as coming up from the waters from where the bubbles and suds are. You see a little stick with a circle on it coming up. Correct. You are being truthful to me. I enjoy that in someone who comes to me. Please do not make me raise the other flag.
Noted.
So
Do you just keep those paddles down there, or do they like materialize when you pull them up?
I have many of them down here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I keep spares in I keep spares in many places here at the casino. I cannot materialize them, though I suppose if I really wanted to try, I might be able to.
As soon as she mentioned she keeps spares, Jacqueline does kind of wander her eyes at Panther Warrior, and then stops and is like, "No, don't think like that. Don't think like that."
No, that's fair. Not that kind of fair.
Wait, is it still swinging? He's been standing still. How is it still swinging?
You stop looking at his balls for 5 minutes.
God.
It's really hard not to look.
I know, but just look up.
You may return yourself to a bath if you wish to, Panther Warrior. They step past. As they do, they climb themselves into said bath, swinging in the wind as they do. Anyway, as they will get behind where Miss Judge is and sort of lower themselves into the suds.
There you go. Now his dick is covered in anime fog.
At first, the gentleman here was a lot more reluctant to do things here. However, very recently he has grown accustomed to things and has spoken with me on a lot of different things. Isn't that right, Panther Warrior? I had misjudged my lady at first. I do believe that she is.
Had misjudged.
I do believe that she is someone who has good intentions in this place. If that's the case, then why is it the two of you are so fearful?
Fearful of like what? Getting? I mean, I think we weren't expected to just walk in here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is your approach to me, this surprise that you are having, is that merely it? Are you just surprised and nothing else?
I'm intimidated because I realize that my actions have consequences and I'm feeling really bad about what I did.
Well, I don't need to lift a flag for that one, but just in case. Lifts up a flag, there's a circle.
I don't need to flag that one up.
So then, you wear a similar garb to the one that got away. Are you from the same world as them then?
Oh yeah, she's Raw and I'm Slifer. It's like a different dorm thing going on.
Raw and Slifer.
Yeah.
Those names have meaning in this place.
Oh, I suppose they would, right? With it being like dual spirits and stuff. Yeah, it's dual academy. There's 3 dorms, there's Raw, there's Slifer, and there's Obelisk. Not in that order, but you know. That might be in that order now. That's not the point.
Well then, since that is the case, are you indebted here, Gregor?
Oh, I'm not. Jackie is.
Oh.
Very recently.
I did feel that one of you was indebted to me. I did not know which one.
It was I.
Forgive me, I do have to check. She raises a flag, looks to it. It is a circle. It's not that I do not trust you, but since I have the power of being able to tell whenever you are lying, I might as well use it.
Oh, I just figured it was your thing. I was just accepting it.
That being said, now that I know one of you is indebted to me and the other is not, what is it that you are doing here?
So, I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to ask you. So we'd come over here, right? We came from the other place. Like, I fell into here from up there, same way as the raw girl did. I don't know if you know that. She doesn't come from either world. She comes from up there, right? And,
she was one of my favorites before she disappeared, so I do understand her circumstances. As well, I have continued to look into the problem for her. If she did not run away, she might have learned more about her predicament before now.
Yeah, I don't fully understand that part of the scenario. I only know that she worked here.
I have found the one that threw her in.
Oh.
Bring that message to her if she is downstairs, if you wish. But
I'll
I do
keep
know,
that noted.
But I was able to make my way into your world and find that person. I've also made a bit of a connection with them.
Like, and I go to a bad connection, because I'm gonna be honest with you, if I believe what we talked about was right, I think it's the same person that threw me in.
Oh, really? The connection is only business. Whether it is good or bad, in my opinion, has yet to be determined. I did find it interesting to find whoever was throwing young people into a vastly different world. If they did not land in this forest, hell, even if they did land and wandered in too far, they might have found themselves in a lot worse of a predicament. I only imagine what would happen if the two of you had landed inside of one of the deserts. You would most likely be killed. There are 3 deserts surrounding our lands: the Red Desert, the Beastgear World, and the Great Sea, which currently is a desert. If you would have landed in any of those places, I doubt either of you would have survived.
Oh, I survived at least the third one.
You've been to the Great Sea.
Oh yeah, I just kind of fell in the same. That one wasn't. I wasn't thrown in. It was kind of like a weird thingy. I actually don't fully understand what happened. I just kind of fell in exactly the same place where I got thrown in, which might be an understanding of things. Not that I'm talking about it out loud.
Was it raining there whenever you fell in?
Not when I started, but it started raining after.
They will move closer to you, shifting through the water, looking straight at you.
Enemy fog, enemy fog.
Then I do have a question for you then, Slifer Gregor.
What can I do for you?
Were you the one that caused that rain?
Let me think about that. That's a tough question, because I mean, it did happen, but it was also like a week ago, so now I can't really explain that part of the equation. Hold on. Technically, it's not really like we caused the rain. It was, okay, so there was this random guy here, right? Big old mean guy, Ryukoshi. We beat that guy, and that somehow releases this gigantic other guy. And somehow while that's happening, a third thing comes up, and that's what causes the rain.
You defeated Ryukoshi.
Oh yeah. Well, not me specifically. It was my other friend, Caitlin, the Ice Queen. She's pretty good at it.
Raises
but it was a
flag, looks to it. There is a look of surprise going across her face. You are strong enough to defeat spirits, you and your allies.
Pretty good. I mean, we survived the first one. God knows what happens the second time, but I'm not dead yet, so.
Gregor, Jacqueline, Would you
The man?
mind joining me inside the bath?
Why do I?
I do mind, but it's because I have a hard time with lust because I've been told it's been a bad thing all my life, but I don't really
Then
comprehend.
Jackie, it's okay to say yes. It's okay to say yes.
She can see a lie, so I have to continue.
You don't have to explain everything. You can just get in.
Do I not have to explain everything?
I can tell if you tell me a lie, so there's no point in you lying, but as long as you're telling the truth, then it does not matter to me.
Do you need the full context of the truth?
I just need the answer to my question. If you do mind getting in here, you don't have to tell me why.
I do mind, but I will do it out of respect.
Oh, all right then. They will scoot back.
Because I respect women.
As they scoot back, you see them sort of lift themselves up, which means they are most likely sitting on Panther Warrior's knee or something.
My God.
So we just like, can we just go in with our clothes? I'm assuming it's like a normal thing where we have to put off the clothes and then go in. I don't know. Do we just put, like,
However
did
you
you
are
have to ask?
comfortable.
I don't want to get soaked. Hold on.
There are towels off to the side.
All right, let me go grab those. Jacqueline, don't look at my penis.
I can't believe how horny this fucking part of the campaign has been. Not part, like this second campaign has been. What the fuck happened?
We will say that whenever you go off, you are able to find towels. You and Jacqueline are given your towels to put over your bodies if you wish. And you guys sink into the waters. As you do, you see them put their hand up as the barriers, the partitions of this place seem to close around this area. As it does, allow me to speak curtly to you. If you are beings who have the power to defeat powerful spirits, I believe we can make a deal, Gregor.
What kind of deal? What can I help you with, ma'am?
You were a part of whatever happened in the Great Sea. So you were a part of what happened whenever the wall to the Great Sea opened up to this place, are you not?
Effectively.
On the other side of this realm, I do not know if you've been there before or not, but there is a small church or temple to the ancient elves, a race of people that me and my other here have since abandoned their ways. That being said, on their side, the area to go to the Great Sea is, and they are blocking several people from coming and going from that place. We believe, or at least I believe, that the ways open to the Great Sea as well as the Beastgear world should be open to everybody who wishes to make their way, regardless of how we believe they should be. The ancient rites tell us that if we have to determine that someone is not fit for going there, such as if they would die upon going, we should stop them with every chance we can. But there is never a sense that someone is completely safe going into these different worlds. I believe that the ancient elves blocking people from making their way through is, unfortunately, a different type of servitude as what we give here. Your thoughts immediately go toward Dark making his way like, I want to go through, and they're like, no.
No,
We don't have a reason, but no.
because we hate you.
If you are able to defeat spirits, I ask you defeat the one that is there.
Which one? That's not like there's a lot of them there.
There is a single person known as the Goddess of the Third Eye, otherwise known as the Goddess of the Black Forest. She is the one stopping people from making their way through. From what I heard, the one that was previously in charge had been split in two. And now that the other one has taken place, the only thing that they need is a feeling of their own understanding and inadequacy.
You don't think, Gregor, that they're the one that cursed me?
Maybe, I don't know. You're asking a lot of hard questions. I just showed up here like a day ago.
If you're looking for the one that did that to you, I believe I know exactly who that is. There is a witch in these woods that looks uncannily like you.
What?
I believe that they are the
stole my
ones who did
identity?
that. They have existed here for much longer than you. And to be fair, if you would allow these types of talk, you are a lot more youthful and perky than she is.
IP. Like,
The witch is an old woman, one that I believe sets people up like you so that she may attain a younger form.
I was set up.
I do not know exactly what their plans for you are or where they are stationed, but yes, if you were to find them, they would most likely be around the ancient elf's neck of the woods. Because everyone that is in our neck of the woods is under the control of the Judge Man. That is the second thing I was going to bring up to you, Gregor. If you believe you cannot go and fight the goddess of the third eye for one reason or another, then I ask that you defeat the Judge Man instead.
What? How is one thing to the other?
The Judge Man is also doing what I had just mentioned to you. They are blocking people from making their way through to the Beast Gear world. Ever since the shattering of worlds happened lifetimes ago. Unfortunately, the different realms of the elemental planes have been separate from each other. But now, in recent years, not only have we been able to get to the Great Sea, the lower realms, as well as the Beast Gear world, I believe they should be open to all, even if they do go through and have a bit of a unnecessary time. I believe that we should not stop them from going, even if we believe them to die by going. If we do not stop, or if we do not let people go through, these realms will never be connected again. As such, I think that the ones that are completely against my way of thinking are the Judge Man and the Goddess of the Black Forest. If those two are taken down, then I will be the one that can allow people to go and come whenever they please. The Black Forest will belong to me. That is the thing that I wanted to speak to the other girl about before she ran. If you have the power of those cards on you, that means you can do the ancient battle rites, correct?
Oh, you're waiting for me to confirm. Yeah, I can.
If that is the case, then you are only you and the other humans around here are the only ones that can take out the Judge Man, as well as the Goddess of the Third Eye. I do not care how you do it. You can kill them, or you can make them step down. But they need to be dealt with. If they do not, then the spirits of the Black Forest will forever be under the rule of the two oppressive forces. The ancient forest's rights and old ways of thinking, as well as the Judge Man's sense of duality and servitude.
Like, I completely agree. Personally, I think people should be allowed to do whatever they want, right? I mean, to a point. But, you know, generally, I mean, if you want to walk to this place and walk to this other place, I think it should be allowed. I don't know why they're doing it that way. I saw a guy that was completely just capable of going through, and they just didn't let him because they didn't want to, which is weird. But here's the thing. You mentioned there was another someone who was before the goddess of the third eye or whatever.
Yes.
Was that by any chance a mystical elf?
They were a great elf. I believe that is someone that could perhaps be them. The one you speak of, however, I believe is one of the two halves of them. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
The one that was the one before them was the one where they were whole.
Yeah, they seem okay. So kind of following on that train of thought. Previously, I'd walked over there because it was the place that wasn't immediately covered by shadow walls. And they said something along the lines of they had like the other one in a cage, which had some terrible implications in my world. Let's not talk about that. But, you know, she was in the cage and the other one was out. And apparently the reason why we are here now is because they wanted to see if there was a way that they could loan someone here to check if the other one wasn't like evil or whatever.
Seems simple enough. I could do that.
So I'm cool if we can check that to do the part where we open up the roads, because I am online with that. I think that should be a thing that's happening. No one should be being held back. But I would at least like to, check that out. Because honestly, she was real nice to me, and now I feel weird if I just like go around and decide, all right, now I have to strike down whatever you got going on without no explaining anything.
I have no qualms with the mystical elf. The only person I have qualms with are the ones who are keeping up their archaic ways. If you tell me that you will not blindly follow those ancient elves and their rites, then I could make my way over. It's very easy for me to tell if someone is lying or not. I will be able to release whatever prisoners they have if they are, in fact, innocent.
Oh, then yeah, if that's, if you're wanting to make that kind of deal, that seems like a deal what they're gonna make.
Forgive me. I do have to ask you a very specific question then.
All right, I'm listening.
Gregor, couldn't you promise me that if I make my way there, you will at least hear me out on my way of thinking? The way that is against the ancient elves and against the Judge Man.
I mean, you already have my ear. What are you talking about?
I want to make sure.
I completely agree. This is not a decision. I'm cool with it.
I just want to make sure that I am not betrayed again. She raises a flag. You are being truthful. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. As you do, a circle.
You see, while I was walking from here to there, I changed my ways. I'm a fascist now.
A circle appears. They are like, okay, you are not going to blindly listen to either of those other two sides. Cool. Then you have my trust, Gregor of Slifer.
Oh, this is a good ring to it. I like it. We should all just start talking about it. We should just call ourselves that in Duel Academy now.
I'm guessing at this point the problem is your friend here is indebted to the Judge Man, correct?
That is one of the problems. The other problem is we have another friend indebted to the Judge Man.
I will not be able to help with both of them. That being said, if you wish to ask for aid, you can make your way to the end of the hall toward my room. There will be someone there you can ask for aid. I cannot go against the Judge Man in this time. Unfortunately, while I am not indebted to him, I am a close confidant, one that is bound by contract of long ago.
Uh-huh. Oh, I guess that would be a problem.
While I want the Judge Man to be released from his seat of power, I do not want him killed, but I do wish for him to stop being the one in charge of the Black Forest. He must be defeated before I can aid you in anything like that. That being said, if it is just to go across the woods toward the ancient elves, I can easily call a break for myself. Me and Panther Warrior will accompany you back as soon as you go to make your leave. You will have to be the one to get your leave, however. Get the other two that you have in your employ out of debt, and then I will follow you.
All right, yeah, we could We could probably get you to that, right, Jackie?
How much indebted are
Uh-huh.
you, girl?
Oh, 38, I believe. Sorry, I was just...
If you work hard, you should get out of that debt within a week.
Can I ask something about your ability to tell truths and lies?
Go ahead.
What if the person doesn't know if it's...
On my gay quiz?
I'm only able to tell how you believe. So as long as I know that you intend to say the truth or say a lie, that is how my ability works. If you yourself do not know the answer, it will not work.
Oh, then...
But
I
yes,
guess-
you are gay. I'm playing. No.
Another one?
No, I'm playing.
What do you mean another one? That's everyone.
I'm playing. Happy Pride Month. Anyway.
Happy Pride Month, dude.
Because the reason I ask is because I'm starting to wonder if the reason I have doubts about the way I was raised and all that, if that is what led me to this curse, but I'm not even so sure about the curse. Sorry.
The more that I see the worlds outside of this one, the more I realize that our own lives here are strange. There have been other condemned maidens before you, Jacqueline. People who look exactly like you. Spirits that have encompassed that role in the different cards. What is different for you is that you are the current condemned maiden. How your story ends is up to you. But the woman that did this to you, she did this in a way that the previous condemned maidens before you's story ended at that point. She then became them and grew into the visage that she is now. Whether you fall the same as the other condemned maidens is up to you, and is also up to those around you.
So, I'm more like that Otto than I thought. Except now that Otto is free, and I'm not so sure about myself anymore.
It is the same for me and Panther Warrior here. While we are our own individuals, there have been many Panther Warriors, many misjudges even. We can only assume that when one of us dies, the next one still appears because of that strange game you have in your world, Gregor. A spirit can die, but the vessel remains to be filled. Just as
Is
all
that
of
when
you
they
have...
retconned that card and made it a Power Ranger? That's weird.
Just as your world has laws, that is a law of this world. Anytime a card changes, like you had just mentioned there, most likely it's just meaning that is a different interpretation of that spirit. You saw all the Chthonian soldiers downstairs, correct?
Oh yeah, they're having a great time.
Believe me, each of them has a different annoyance to them than the last. They are their own individuals, but they are still Chthonian soldier. I feel that you will be fine, Jacqueline. You will just need to keep your eyes open and your wits about. Gain strength and defeat that woman that has cursed you in this way.
Right.
Whatever your upbringing is before, and whatever curse afflicts you now, all of that combined is what the spirit Jacqueline, condemned maiden, is.
I guess I've been so focused on my goal of fighting this curse, I forgot to ask the simple questions like if there were other condemned maidens. Sorry, it's something you said in passing that I never thought about. Maybe it's because of my memory.
And perhaps this will give you a single bit of confidence as well.
Yes. Maybe.
Gregor, you have a card for them, do you not?
Yep.
That means that you are your own spirit, Jacqueline. What happens to you is not anybody else's story but yours. You can do whatever you wish. I see you are hesitant to touch because of those hands of yours. Those hands are yours. They're not the one that cursed you. They're not the previous condemned maidens. They all belong to you. And as such, they will work the way you intend them to. Use your power in any way you can, and regain what you believe you have lost. It is possible. She then lifts up a flag as a circle is there, showing that, at least if you believe her, she is telling the truth.
Yeah. Sorry, do you mind if I... No, I should work on my debt first, right? Or...
I would ask that the two of you go on about finding out how to leave this place. You do not have time to be lounging about in hot tubs. With a 38 coin deficit, you will most likely either have to worry about the high roller tables, or you will be here around a week working for us. While that is going on, you may come and talk to me however you wish, but if you wish to speed things up, go to my room and speak to the one there. Other than that, me and Panther Warrior will continue our conversation. He was telling me of the Red Desert and the different things that happen there. And I am very much wanting to finish our conversations before the bubbles disappear. I do not wish to get too pruny.
I thought you two were having sex.
As much as I would like so, I'm not going to force him to.
It's like, yes, I would like to, but he does not want it, so...
There's so many circles of here.
I don't know if you've noticed, he's been soft the entire time.
I've only just now got him to allow...
Soft?
I've only just now got him to allow me to sit on his lap as I'm doing. Hats down beneath the water.
That's soft.
I am a shower, not a grower. Anyway, no.
So that's why it was swinging like a pendulum. It wasn't.
Hey, he's making that baby purr.
It's... Jesus Christ. what
Do the
fuck?
two of you want to remain here? Do you guys want to leave?
Yeah, let's move out. Let's stop sexually harassing these two people.
You guys get out from the hot tub. As you do, you have now been given what you need to do. Currently, Gregor, they seem to be perfectly fine following you back and helping you release the prisoners. They're
It's all working the way I want it to. Infinite Mushroom Kingdom, bro.
They're just like, yeah, man, I have the ability to tell who's lying or not. If the people in the ancient elf area think that people are bad, I can tell if they are. I'll go with you. I don't like them, and I'd like you to stop the goddess there from telling people they can't leave. But other than that, let's fucking go.
She does she does not know about the rod. That's a surprise for later. That's a mouse tool.
As you guys get yourselves back into your clothing and make your way away, we will go to Adria.
Hello.
Adria, you would make your way up to the top floor with your money and a raw yellow lady in tow. As she would point down the small hallway. The judge man, he is in the small pathway that is going that way. His room is a large conjoining area where he talks with a lot of people. I have only been able to see it once, and it was not from that place. She motions down toward the hall where the where you'd already been, where the gargoyle is. There is a secret entrance that way, but I believe he would be less than happy if we used it.
It is fine. We are not going to combat him. I just need to talk about, hey, why is he nerfing his top earner?
Shall we make
Yes.
our way then?
Yes, we shall, and it shall be an easy way.
Usually, he only allows people to come in whenever there are, I guess, appointments or other things. So hopefully he will listen to us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm good at getting people to listen to me.
You make your way toward the door that has the Judgeman face on it. As you do, you open it without any real problem. As you step out, you do. Oh, damn. Stupid
I'll
judge
put
coin.
the coins to the side.
Yeah, I'll put them right here.
Yeah.
As you step out, you do find that looking down from where you are, you do see where the gardens are just below you.
Oh,
that is where
very
Endriel
nice.
said he was going. But at the other end of this hall, there is another large door with Judge Man's face on it. This one much bigger than the previous one.
He really likes his face.
And I guess so, yeah. You see that the Raw Yellow Lady is like very hesitant as they're looking at the doorway.
Don't worry. You'll be safe. Just if anything goes wrong, I'll take care of you. Nothing shall go wrong. Again, I am very good with people. She'll knock.
As you knock, you do hear there is a stomping happening in the room. As after about a minute or so goes by, you do find that the door itself begins to go open, and as it does, a large man stares down at you. The same man from the very beginning of this place. As he looks down towards you,
Judge Man, it's good to see you.
he looks to you and then he looks down to the Raw Lady, looks back to you because you're wearing bunny outfit. You see a slight smile go across his face. As he looks to you, this had better be good.
It's very important.
Come in.
Very well.
He stomps his way back. As he does, he goes and sits at a large seat at the end of this place. You see lots of judge coins and gold and other such things strewn in front of him.
I do apologize for the unannounced appointment. However, I'm still new, so I should have some leeway.
I currently am seeing another person at the moment, so let's make this quick.
Very well, very well.
For
they seem
each-
to have been.
For each 5 minutes, you will talk to me. It will cost 1 coin.
That is unfair because you already took a lot of my coin to begin with.
That is my terms. I do not like the word unfair.
And then,
But you can explain what you mean first.
very well. I was downstairs on the pole, correct? The pole. And I had gained quite the audience. And
I
then
know.
several of the coins had disappeared for a moment. Then they brought more people. And unfortunately, I was capped out at 40 judge coin. Even though I swore I earned a lot more. I worked the pole very well. Very well. There was a crowd and everything.
You hit your limit for work.
Correct? To be fair, it only took like 5-10 minutes.
It does not matter how long you work. It is only that you made your limit. Move along to a different thing and you will gain more money.
However, if I hit the limit again, then that becomes a problem, right?
And why is that?
As you're basically saying, hey, you are too talented for one thing, you must do another and another. For example, if I keep hitting my limit, you might increase the limit on me, you know?
Then why do you not just wait until tomorrow to do your hole again?
And there's no point in waiting till tomorrow to do something again, especially when customers are rowdy, customers are energetic. This is basically damaging my motivation, which is damaging how much money you are earning. This is a problem for you.
And how much money would I be earning if you went beyond your limits?
I mean,
You made around 100 judge coins previously. Those judge coins, after you have done your work, have been sent to me. However, just because you earned your limit and can no longer earn anything there, does not mean that you do not still have those 40 you have there.
That is correct.
At the end
However,
of the day, whenever you work here, you will pay a sum of that to me.
which is something I should have been informed of beforehand. Is that not correct? You say you don't like the word unfair? And right now, I have gone in this room, acting all very frustrated. When in fact, this was part of the contract. Something that I should have been informed of by either yourself or the lady at the gate, due to the fact I swapped the debts. Is that not correct?
It could be
After all,
considered
no.
that if you wish to take it that way. At the same time, what about the facilities you have used since making your way here? Currently, I do not believe you bought that outfit you're currently wearing. I also do not believe you ever told anyone whenever you were going to work at the places you were working. Nor did you come to me for any reason before all of this to understand your limits or what you would be paid. You assumed you could just go and make whatever money you could. If you're working here, you have limits. If you are gambling here, you do not. If you truly wish to get out of this place as quickly as possible, take what you have earned and gamble it, why don't you?
You see, that would be true. However, I don't feel that gambling would be as fun for everyone else, correct? I mean, look at me. The bunny suit? Tell me, am I not wearing the bunny suit very well?
You are. I enjoy it. That
Correct.
being
It's
said,
alluring.
those 40 coins will come to me at the end of the day. It will lower your debt by the amount you have there.
Mhm.
If by the end of the day you do not have those 100 coins you need, would it not be simpler just to bet them?
It would be true. However, gambling requires luck, does it not? Tell me, would you gamble in my situation? Or would you use the skills that you know the best?
My skills are gambling.
Well, then,
I could take
am
those
not as
40
lucky as you.
coins. I could take those 40 coins you have there and double them immediately if I had wish. But that would be
Well, then-
taking money away from me, so I will not do so.
And how about a bet?
Hmm.
Uncap the pole, and I will get out of my debt and bring profit as well. Now tell me, doesn't that sound better compared to me simply just, working one day, then working the next day only to hit the limit exactly?
That is not exactly how it works. However, how much profit do you think you can bring to me?
Well, you saw I was able to bring 100 coin, correct?
Hmm.
Now, let's say if it was uncapped, or, I am allowed to use other facilities in here, correct? The rooms, I'm not sure how they are charged, see? Now I'm speaking with you, correct? So if I'm able to use the rooms uncapped, I think I'll be able to bring at least, an additional 50 compared to simply just stopping.
I would ask you. You have worked for me for just a short time. And in that time, I have made a profit of 60 judge coins.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to uncap things, how would I be making more than what I've already made from you?
How simple. The cap was 40 for me on the pole. If I do 2 more different tasks, then you are...
If the
only
poll was
getting-
uncapped at the beginning, you would have 100 coins and I would have none.
Yes, but if it was... Let me rephrase it. Because I was demotivated, I wasn't able to continue. For example, if I continued, I would have made around 200. 100 each, correct?
You see a smile does go across his face when you say that. And that is what I am here to think. I am here to maximize whatever profits I get, and you are correct. If you have the motivation to continue going, unlike a lot of the people who work here for me, maybe I can make an exception for you.
Correct?
But the new deal will have to change.
What would be this new deal be then?
If you truly believe you can make 200 judge coins for me, how about we have that be the case? You will make me half of anything you make.
That seems possible. However, it seems that I've already done partial of it. Although, should we null and void the 40 then? Refund it to the people? I kid.
I believe the 40 you currently have is enough. You have lost, if this new deal goes into effect, around 20 coins as what you would be earning now. And I'd say with those coins, we just forget those as well. From now on, I will uncap every facility for you, except for the one you've already done things in. That one has already been capped.
An additional challenge. I see.
If you are able to create a profit for yourself in these occasions, that is fine, but every profit you make, I will make as well. And when you're done and you pay off your debt, it seems I'll be getting that too. If somehow you're able to make a profit from this with these effects being upon you, that is to say, after you pay back your debt, you still have some coin, I will reward you.
That seems understandable and fair. Though,
You have not asked me what kind of reward, however.
I like surprises, and any reward is a reward. And you said you are a fair man, correct?
The only reason I'm being as hard on you as I am is because you are taking a debt from that woman there. One who has been one of the only ones who have been able to escape me. I would say I will give you one thing you wish if you make a profit for yourself. That means you must make altogether 121 more coins. 60 going to your debt, 60 going to me, and 1 coin to show that you at least have made profit.
Well, that is very doable. Do you wish to shake on it, or should I sign something? Or words are bonds?
As long as you are one who is bound by me, our word is bond. That being said, he will reach under his table and pull out a large book. Looking at this book, you find it is very similar to the book that Endriel has, only this one appears to be much more recent. As he pulls the book out, he goes over to the last page of it, which you do find has not only your face on it, but you also see Jacqueline's face has appeared on it. As someone who is in debt to them. As he motions to the place where your face is, you'd find that a bunch of the writing on it does seem to change. He points it over towards you, and the terms you have just agreed on has now been added. Is everything fine there?
Very well. And then, this is a secondary question. The judgment deals in information, correct or incorrect?
I enjoy information, yes.
If I'm willing to spend 10 coins, will you be willing to point me in the direction of a certain individual?
He looks down to you. That will increase the amount you have to give me.
That's fair. As long as those are fine, I will say the name afterwards.
I will accept.
Very well.
10 coins is quite a lot for someone who is already in debt.
Oh, don't worry. She'll just smile.
He motions to the table in front of you that has, again, the different jewels and golds and judge coins.
Yeah. She'll sign, and then she'll say the name of the Charmcaster lady who wanted a good time with her.
You wish to know where the summoner of the Beast Gear world is?
Correct?
He opens his mouth as if he's going to ask more questions before he then looks down at the judge coins you put down. He understands that that was not the deal for him to ask questions about things. As he will close his mouth and give off a bit of a sigh. You find, as he looks back forward towards you, she is in the room behind us.
Well, she did say she would like to talk with me later, and I believe that's the individual who you're talking to now, correct? Well, we'll be talking to, correct?
If you are asking another question, does that mean that I am to ask my own?
I believe we can play as that currently, question for question.
Yes, I am going to be talking with them. I have a very important thing to ask them about the miracles that she performed earlier today.
Understood. Now your question for me.
Why are you wanting to speak with them?
She's a really good kisser.
Well, that is true. I cannot see that as the full extent of what that is. Are you sure you do not wish to tell me more?
I mean, I could describe what I want to do to her in graphic detail. That is me being honest.
Well, I believe that that should be fine. You may speak to her. I am going to go and check on certain assets that I have. Remember, he looks to you as he's like, then looks down at the paper. Adria.
Mhm.
You will be the largest earner I believe this place would have if you pay off your debts by the end of the day.
Oh, trust me, I will. I love a good challenge, and again, I understand why you're pushing me so difficult/harshly, and that is fine. I do not take it personally out on you, and I do apologize for my early outburst.
There is one person who I've made this deal with in the past, and they disappointed me. So I ask that you do not disappoint me.
Oh, don't worry, I shall not.
And you... He looks over toward the raw lady as he flips through his pages again. Hold on. There it is. You just put your name as Ra. You, Ra. I look forward to our continued support here. That being said, I believe when you left we had a bit of a misunderstanding. It was not I who was waiting for you. I have been told to tell you that the next time I see you. Until then, the two of you. He steps off and stomps his way across the room before going over toward a small bookcase off to the side and stepping through. On the other side, you see what appears to be, just for a moment, another poll room.
I see he's having a private appointment.
As he steps in there, the doors shut behind him, and you two are left in this room with yourselves.
Now I know what you're gonna say. More debt seems foolish.
From what I saw what you did, I feel like this is going to be easy for you.
Should
Though
be.
it makes me still really awkward knowing that all of this is because of me still. But you're doing really well.
Listen, Ra. Is that really your name?
No. Whenever
Don't.
whenever everyone came into this place, and whenever they brought me here, I thought that I should probably not give them my real name, though it caused a lot of issues with me and the lady of this place. She knew I was lying and would always sort of hound me about it, about any sort of lies I would tell her.
That is understandable. Again, you were scared, new, and you did something smart. Not giving out your name can be helpful. Now, let's go see a land and let's see if I can get out of this debt in like 5 minutes.
You don't mind?
I do not mind. If you wish to tell me your name, you can tell me it whenever. If you do not, that's fine either. To me, you're my friend. A name is not needed for friendship. Well, let's get going. And before you attempt to say your name, no. At least not in this place. You might get a little loose sleep. Yes?
Okay.
She steps off. As you do, do you want to make your way to the room behind?
Yep.
Can't believe you. Can't believe you're going for a booty call at this time. God dang.
Yeah, it's a painful booty.
This is the best time to go for a booty call. What are you talking about?
Listen, I can't believe you denied one booty call to go to another booty call.
So many booty calls that could be happening right now.
We could be having booty.
As stepping into the room, you do find sitting upon the different couches in this place, you do see the Beastgear World Summoner. As she sits there on the couch, she looks over towards you, as she seems to expect a much taller person, but then sees you, and she's like, "Oh,
Hello. You like the bunny suit?
I was about to say, that's like the best thing ever. Hi.
Hello. You see, I have a little predicament. How much Jet coin do you have, and I shall rock your world?
Oh, well, that's...
she like starts like looking through like the different pouches that she has on her.
Well, I have a question for you first.
Okay.
How do I put it without sounding really weird? Are you on the job?
Yes.
Well, I will definitely be ready to give you things later. How about?
I mean, if you...
I was scolded. They brought the lady in here before, and they gave me my coin, but then they found out that I didn't want to answer any specific questions about things. So the judge man currently has said that until further notice, the coins that I have currently are to be given to me at the end of the day. Or I guess they're still his until the end of the day. I was trying to find that boy of yours, the one that was with you, the one that did everything. If I can show them that he is a part of my power, then maybe they will let me have this on a technicality.
That is a possibility.
I need to make a contract with him.
I can take you to him and then possibly. You might get in more trouble, and it is his choice. That's the key thing.
If I don't, then they will know that I wasn't the one that released them all.
He is technically downstairs. I think he was upstairs for a moment. He should be around this floor, maybe.
I'll look for him. I guess I'll be. I mean, if you don't mind.
Don't worry. We can continue when I'm off the job.
I was about to say, if you don't mind. I mean, if you're looking for him, I could look.
They like try to like climb onto you.
I need to go do my work.
No. But I'm your work. Do me.
You are homework. I do you later.
On and off the clock.
Okay, downstairs I go. Let me find. Big Axe Lady had sisters. Sisters have money, and I. Do you think I could attract a sister?
Oh my god!
They look. I believe you could attract anyone, to be honest with you.
Okay, do you think I could track 3 of them at the same time?
Oh my. Looks over toward her who is holding on to your weapons. I mean, if you carry those around, you probably have the stamina.
Yeah, so fair. I shall do that. 3 at the same time.
Oh my god.
Technically 4 if you want to watch Raw. Well, join in.
Aw.
5, you can join in too.
Oh, that was her. That was her going. It's sort of like holding your weapons and sort of steps away a little bit further.
It was just a question.
Do you want to make your way out then?
Yeah.
The 3 of you would make your way out. You find that upon stepping out, somewhere on this floor then, you think?
Mm-hmm. We have been on this side mainly, and I know this side is... I'll tab it. This side is mainly for employees. So he should be maybe on this side?
What if he's in one of the rooms? I don't want to interrupt, but I definitely want to see if he is. They start going toward random doors.
I mean, I think he'll be screaming very loudly, so you could probably tell. He sounds like a screamer. Listen for the sound of a coin flip if he's in one of the rooms.
Oh my god.
You'll probably have to choose which hole to pick.
It's the which hole am I going in?
Oh my god.
Oh.
The coin, who comes first?
It fell outside. I'm not sure what this means.
I mean, heads or tails. Seems clear enough.
It fell on the side, man.
Yeah, especially when you're with Otto. That being said, you guys will make your way downstairs and potentially find some sisters. This one will look around on the top floor here. We're gonna go to Endriel real quick.
Yay!
I was gonna bring. Oh, sorry.
You're gonna bring what?
I was gonna bring this up earlier, but I was keeping track of the judgment conversation. I'll make this quick. So, bonus points. You get 5 points for making him say, pretty much in different words, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Good points there. You also get points for having him pretty much say, "Why should I make a lot of money when I can make all of the money?" Like, again, not those exact words, but he pretty much got that. Bonus points for talking about how lazy the other workers are, despite the fact he's made an atmosphere where the workers can't do their full potential, but we'll call them lazy anyway. A capitalist out of capitalist. Yeah, Judge Man is a piece of shit.
I mean,
You did it.
one thing that I will say that you guys might not have picked up on, he did say that at the end of the day that Adria would have to pay him a certain amount of those coins anyway. One of the things, one of the reasons he has limits on everything is so to keep people here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because when they make money, at the end of the day, they still have to pay him money, which means they get further into debt because they're using his facilities.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah, that's why there's a limit. And I was fully expecting, like, there an announcement, like, after making that bet, like, and now, the Dark Magician Girl. Oh, by the way, you have competition, bye.
He said that he apparently made that same deal with somebody else and regretted it one day, so who knows?
The fucked up thing is that the idea here is if you earned more at the same job, doing it all day, getting more and more extra money for him, that is his money. He does not give a fuck that would be enough to pay off your debt immediately.
That's his money.
What a weird fantasy scenario.
So we're fantasy
Weird
realm thing.
scenario that has no real world consequences.
None.
But yes, Endriel. You make your way here. You are currently at the eatery area. You're currently here, like doing your thing. What are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm going to the garden.
How do you get there?
Well, you see, I saw this funny door here.
Why are you going to the eatery?
It's literally he was just put over there not because I was putting him at the eatery, but because he was going away from the people going up fucking stairs, so he wasn't at the fucking eatery.
Well, here's the thing.
God.
The reason I'm asking is because I needed to know if you were coming this way first or if you're going the other way first, because there are differences, you see.
Okay.
You find yourself going down the hall where all the card games are, as well as the roulette tables and things of that nature. As you do find that a lot of the places here seem to just have people who are just laying there with drinks in their hands, a lot of their coins seemingly gone from the area. A lot of gambling has already happened and they're probably that off. It looks like for a moment that a lot of the gambling in this area is about to probably stop, as the only people who are in this place who were gambling seem to immediately get up and start making their way away. They've lost too much. They've been here too long. It looks like it's probably ending there. However, once you get toward near the end of the hall here, you do find that a door seems to open on the opposite side of this hall. As this door opens, let me get them very quick. You find, I was gonna grab a certain type of people. They weren't there, so I'm just gonna copy paste these guys. Bam.
Who they?
You find, stepping out from the doorway off to the end of the hall, a large group of people begin to make their way out. As this large group of people starts making their way out, I'm also going to grab a couple of you, because that'd be really funny. I'm going to grab a couple of you, because it'd be really funny. And by you, I mean, where are you at? There you are. Oh, this is where I had the people anyway. Fuck, anyway. I just had 5 people ready to do this. Why did I? Okay, whatever. You see a large group of people start making their way out from the door. You're not sure why a large group of people of that nature would be in said door, but you do find that even though these people are the ones stepping out, there are, following after them, from what you can tell, other dual spirits coming out from in there. There you are. Following after them, you see another dual spirit making their way out.
Okay,
One that you think you've seen somewhere before. Though whenever you look at them, like, again for a moment, you're like, no, that's not them. They do remind you, however, of the lady you had saw over at the Ancient Elves area. As if you look at the goddess of the third eye here, she looks very similar to her. Weird.
Very similar.
Weird. As
Like
these people step out, they almost like they're sisters, or even like similar to how Mystic Elf is, maybe even 2 halves of the same person.
Maybe.
Maybe. As they step out, a few other people will follow them, going off in their different directions, including one person that I have been holding off from showing come out here because of reasons. But who knows, maybe. Yeah, don't worry about them. As these people step out, they look about the area. The one that stepped out with the card spirit seems to motion to them and motion toward the rest of the area, before everyone seems to start dispersing and going about their own days. Some of them heading off to the front, toward where the gambling areas are, or toward where the dancing people are. Some of them heading over toward where the games over to the side are. Looking like instead of sitting to start gambling, they are standing behind the tables as if they are working.
Weird.
And finally, the person who had stepped out and had sort of motioned for them to go seems to step his way out and make his way going forward, as the dual spirit looks about the room and begins to just sort of blissfully make their way over toward where you were making your way from, looking like they're going over toward where the eatery is. As they go to pass you by, you do find that the eye on their forehead sort of looks over to you as they're passing you, almost in a sense of recognition for a moment.
He just nods in respect to her and he keeps walking.
As you nod, her eye goes back forward and she walks the rest of the hall all the way to the end, and again looking as if she makes her way into the eatery area. The one that had walked in with them walks their way to the other side of the hall and seemingly is just sort of standing at the end of the hall. As you step around the corner, this is the door that makes its way to the thing if you want to go that way still.
Yeah.
You step your way forward and you head over toward where the gardens are. Upon heading into the gardens, you find that stepping in here, even though looking up you can tell that the sky is above you, you still see that strange like depiction of a pyramid over this place. But again, the sky is there, and while it does feel like you're outside, it feels very humid in this place. Very, very, very hot. Almost, again, almost tropical here. Looking toward the different cages and different like areas that have plants and things adorned this place, you find that at the corners of different areas there appear to be several bunny girls, potentially just sort of chilling out around this place, but you also see that some of them are with what appears to be customers as well. What are you doing while you're here?
I guess he will begin admiring these cage plants, because he has to figure out the fuck did Venus Ona actually fucking mean.
You make your way toward the first plant. As you do, you find that there is a large, almost jungle-like fern that is in this area. It seems to be reacting to the different lights about, as if it is almost reflective off of it, but it seems very dark still.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Doesn't really.
You want to go down and look at other ones? Emerald?
Apologies, my internet decided to hiccup for a second there.
Gotcha.
After you described the jungle fern.
It's like a jungle-like fern. It seems to be somewhat reflecting the lights above it, but still remaining very dark.
Mm-hmm. Without really seeing anything of note with this one, he, I guess, will continue down the row and just examine these plants.
The second one, as it is also reflecting some of the things, it seems to be a much brighter plant, very similar to the one that was there previously, but whenever the light is reflecting off of it, it seems almost mirror-like. Going to the third one, it appears that the thing inside of it almost looks like a tree seemingly coming out from the ground. As you look down to the bottom, however, you can tell that each of the different stems of this place seems to go into a different part of the ground, showing that maybe instead of a tree, it's more like a clump or colony of maybe some kind of root vegetable or some kind of thing. The next one appears to have a very, very small kind of plant, but more like thick, very, very thick. You can see beneath it, just like beneath the other two, there appears to be some kind of a warm light coming up from it. Maybe that's what's giving the sort of heat to this area. The fourth one appears to be empty at first. However, because you guys have gotten it, you guys see you see what appears to be a small mushroom inside.
The fifth one.
It looks very much like the mushroom on the card that Gregor had gotten back when you guys were over at the storage area.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That is the only thing that seems to be in that one. We then go over toward another thing of the reflective like leaves. However, looking at them, it appears that this one is a lot more warm than the one previous, maybe because it's further into the room, who knows. And finally, you find, again, another of the same sort of reflective leaves, though this one appears to be sitting in a pot as if it is ready to be moved. Those are all the plants.
Very interesting, very intriguing. I guess if there are any secrets here, my only rational thought is that it's got to be something to do with the one with the mushroom in it.
You make your way over to the mushroom. Again, you see the tiny little mushroom that was depicted on Gregor's card sort of looking up at you. Other than that, the entire area is completely cleaned out, as if somebody had moved the plant that was here. Because again, the one at the very end seemed like it was ready. It was in a pot ready to be moved.
No, wait a minute.
You make your way over to the one that's looking like they're ready to be moved.
Am I able to pick it up?
Sure.
Is it like open?
You go down, you pick it up, yeah. These are more like arches, not like cages.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
And I guess for the sake of things, it will move it over to this one, just to see if a secret happens or not.
You're gonna move it. You're gonna put it on top of the little mushroom guy.
I will wait for the little mushroom guy to move.
Move or die, mushroom guy. Roll me a +3.
Yeah. He won't fucking crush the mushroom. He'll try to get him to move. And if not, place it in the thing without it having to be in the middle.
Hey, don't start showing the mushroom, alright?
13.
You find as you say this to the mushroom, it doesn't seem to move at all. It just sort of like is still blinking up at you. You sort of scooch the plant into it, and it seems to sit there, and it's like, oh, neat, it has a plant.
Yeah.
The other one back here is now empty.
Let's see if there was any change in this one.
As you look back toward this one, you do see that there is the heating device at the very bottom of this, as well as the soil that's still there, seemingly somewhat reacting. As you move the plant, you didn't have to move it into the place with the mushroom. You're just being mean to the mushroom, I guess. No, I'm playing. But as you have moved the plant, you do find that you are able to see something else inside of there. Coming up from the ground, where the plant was at, you see a small little stem. And as soon as it has access to the area about it, it seems to somewhat give off a little bit of a bloom, as you see a 4-leaf clover with some sort of a small flame or some sort of a small bit of magic into the center of it. I wish it could be smaller. Why aren't you smaller? You should have been the smallest thing in the world. There you go. You see a little 4-leaf clover with a little flame dancing atop of it.
Do I recognize what this could be?
It seems to be a little 4-leaf clover with a flame dancing on top of it.
Listen, man, it seems like whatever weird memory that this weird thing has does not know what this thing is, so I guess the question is, do I leave it or do I pick it?
Oh. Guess that is the question, isn't it?
I guess that is. I don't know. Maybe there's apparently secrets in the garden, and I'm like, well, I found something. I don't know if I take it with me or if I let it fester. I don't understand. The miss was very cryptic.
Very, very cryptic. I can't tell you what to do. If you want to fuck with it, you can. It looks as if it is, again, looking at the clover itself. Obviously, it is a plant, which means it is alive in some way. Has that little spark of flame on the top of it, or whatever that is.
I guess without knowing what else to specifically do, he will try to scoop it up Or maybe it's too rooted in there now. I don't know.
What do you mean by scoop it up?
Could I perhaps... At this point, I don't know too much about what this is. I might just need to go to the elf lady that told me to find secrets here and maybe discuss with her more, because I don't understand what more I could do beyond taking it and, you know, letting the plant die, potentially.
Do you want to pick it up? That's what I'm asking. I'm just asking how you're planning on scooping this thing up.
Oh. I would like to pick it up with, I mean, I've used magic for everything so far. Perhaps create like a, to scoop up a mound of the dirt with the plant still in it.
You attempt to do so. Roll me for another +3, please.
Lucky number 7.
You find that whenever you go to lift this thing, you're trying your best to lift it with its roots and everything intact. However, unfortunately, you do accidentally, as you go to pull it down, seem to sever the stem from the plant. As you do, the plant seems to still be intact. The little flame on it still just kind of almost looking at you as you have it in your hand. It doesn't seem to have been harmed in any way.
Well, I guess he shall now take this plant with him wherever he goes. It's a little guy.
It's a little guy. Now that you have it in your hands, how about you roll me a +4, please?
Sure thing. I will roll a +4, and you know what? I will put some inspiration in it, because I am just like that. I'm just built different. 18 +4.
18 +4. Okay.
And I got nothing on the inspiration.
Nothing on inspiration.
Yeah, it rolled 0 or blank. Because if it were 0, then it would be a number.
As you pick this thing up and as you look to it with the +4, you do find something odd about the plant you're holding. It appears to be looking for something. As you are holding the plant, it almost looks as if for a second it starts trying to bind to you. But because of your gloves and things you have on you, it doesn't seem to touch your skin at all. It does look as if it's wanting to either find a root or do something with you, however.
I guess, I guess he will try. He will take off a glove then, one of his metal gauntlets, and allow it to take root on his hand then.
Okay, I would like you to roll me for a I'm gonna give you a good chance. Roll me a +6 here.
Ooh, I'll put inspiration back in, baby. Come on!
That is an 18. As soon as this thing touches your skin, you feel that it is trying to do something with you and it. The only thing that comes to mind to your brain as a dual spirit, you have 4 fleetings. I'm gonna have you use those because otherwise things might be really interesting. Why don't you roll me those?
I will roll those. I was about to say, hey, man, I got
it already went through.
I think you should be taken over by a mushroom. 17. I think that would be the best idea.
That's not a mushroom.
Yeah.
It's
17.
It's a clover.
Fine, whatever.
17's the second
like I'm
one.
picky.
3 is the third, and then the final one is So 17 plus 6, you said?
So I was gonna give you another chance to figure things out before it actually happened to you. I just want everyone in the chat to know this. However, you can tell upon it starting to try to root into your hand, it appears to be trying to fuse with you. Take that as you wish.
No. Seeing that, he will immediately put glove back on. No, little thing. We're not doing that.
You
Not
pull
yet.
it out. It does slightly break the roots as it's doing this. This clover still seems fine, but it was attempting to fuse with you as if polymerization with you.
Oh my god.
That would have been interesting. There's only a couple of
100%.
there's only
I'm
a couple of
curious.
things that could have been made from that. But yeah,
With
so
that
yeah.
in mind, he will I guess he will go and seek out the lady then. The what was her name again? I have it here for a second. Who were you? What was your name? Fucking Jove.
You
I
can
need to go
definitely do
find
so.
Jove.
You can definitely do so. You saw them going upstairs last time you checked.
Yep, he will make his way out and go upstairs the quickest path possible.
You make your way out and about. As you do, you start climbing the area, going up to the top of this place. Looking for Jove. You know that they are working in this place, so you're not sure exactly where they would be. That being said, stepping out and about to this place, you do find that Adria is walking their way towards you. You guys met twice now.
Hello, Adria.
Oh, hello.
You see what appears to be Endriel holding on to some kind of a clover with a little flame on it.
One sec, my thingy reset so I can't see. There he is. Ah. I did not know you were a botanist.
I'm not specifically a botanist, I am a knight. But have you seen Jove? The elf that was the bodyguard here?
No, no. If she is upstairs, she is probably not in the working girls area. She might be over that way. She'll point her thumb that way, like this way. This way.
They point
go
down.
see-
They point down the small hallway.
Possibly that way.
All right, thank you.
Unless you can imagine her wearing a bunny suit.
I'd rather not.
Each to their own. Oh, if you find yes, if you find the small red, give him these two.
Mm.
Yes, and tell him. Yes, give him these two,
Okay.
and tell him only use these two cards in tangent when I am on the field. I believe that's how it's pronounced.
All right.
Exactly those words. Now you go find your elf woman.
All right. He will take the cards, trying to make sure not to let the plant grab onto them.
Oh, the plant looks like it. It's like. Oh, you have a hold on. I need to roll for the raw student because they might know who this is. Because
Raw student, help me.
it is a card.
Well, would I know? I'm a priestess.
Help me, raw student.
You would not know anything about the Black Forest, unfortunately.
Raw
Damn.
student, help.
Looks like
Why don't I know?
Plus
I'm not the one with memory issues. Why don't I know?
They look it over as they do. Oh, that's a clover wisp.
A clover wisp.
Yeah, that's a fusion card in our game. Well, I guess technically it's as much of a fusion card as maybe Fusion Cat, but it's a monster. Fusion substitute, I guess, is a good way to put it.
Interesting. It did try to bind itself to me.
That kind of
You
thing
should be
sounds
careful.
scary if you're a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's why I didn't know what it was trying to do until I realized, oh, hey, it's going to affect me far deeply than I thought it would.
Oh.
I
If your
believe
mind
that's
was
a
not
Black Forest attribute card. It's a plant and a zombie type monster, I believe.
Oh, that would have been pretty bad. You might have become a plant zombie.
Why was that in the garden?
Shrug.
You went to the garden?
Yes,
Why?
because Jove told me to.
Oh, she had you wrapped around her finger already.
Right. So
At least try and deny it, man.
I don't know what her specific intentions are, but I don't think they are like what you're thinking.
I mean, we're in a place that is usually for a place of what I'm thinking. Who knows? I am merely trying to lighten up the mood. You seem very stressed.
We're gonna
I'm
go
not-
try to find 3 sisters and exploit them.
Yes.
Good luck with that, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. I don't need luck. Look at this body.
That is true. Let's don't get into any more debt, all right?
Yes. Just not walking.
Okay. The two of them make their way off. Endril, do you want to follow where they said?
Yeah, he will go and find Jove.
Fun. Well, you don't find Jove. You do make your way to the other side, where you do see stepping out from the opposite doorway what appears to be Gregor and Jacqueline coming out from the baths.
You're literally finding everyone. It's just a little meet everyone. Just in case you
Well, that's
forgot.
convenient.
Jacqueline looking like they are having the worst experience, thinking about themselves, and it's like, man, was the sex that bad?
Both Jacqueline and Gregor look as if they have wet hair because they just came out of the bath, apparently.
I didn't think y'all were into that, but
Into
I'm
what?
here to judge.
Into baths? I like taking a shower every day.
Anyway, here,
Oh, okay.
apparently Yira said to give these to you and to only use them in tandem when she is on the field.
All right, you're asking for a tough call considering I have 1 of her and then 2 of these, and it's a 60 card deck. But I'll do what I can for you.
Do whatever you can, I guess. I don't know. That's what she just told me to do before she went back downstairs to apparently go find and exploit 3 sisters. So I don't know what that's about. I think she might have increased her debt and she didn't want to tell me.
Yeah, what about that? I feel like we're having like different days, you and I.
Yeah. Oh, you're probably talking about the flower.
Yeah, that was that also. Actually, there's a lot of questions from me.
Yeah, Gregor, why
Yeah.
don't you roll me for your experience, please?
Sure thing, buddy. Here I go. My ability to think.
Also, now that we are here, Gregor, a little bit ago, you were given well, here's the big thing, and this is going to be funny and you're going to laugh. So you were given a little bit of a thing because somebody dumped points to flex, you see.
Oh.
So upon dumping points to flex, I believe that the one that did that, I'm trying to go back and see. It fucking, let me scroll up the chat. That'll be easier. Yes, it was Makoto Gaming Network.
Hi,
Says just dump points to flex. So they dumped 50,000 channel points. And what that means is that they can give off an inspiration to somebody.
Hey.
So I'm going to give you a single inspiration real quick.
Hey.
Wait.
Hey, wait.
There you go. And you can put it on your penis if you want.
You're not gonna take it away from me when I put it on, right?
You can put it on there if you want to.
You're not answering the question.
You can, I mean, if you want to just place it on there, you can.
I do like my penis.
Oh, wow, you have 30 inspiration. I guess I'm getting rid of all of these.
R.I.P. the 3 penises.
I just imagine like a Always Sunny title card. Gregor gets a circumcision.
Here you go, Gregor.
Jacqueline, I feel like I just got circumcised.
Here you go, Gregor. You get a little card now. Isn't it great?
I feel like I lost something as a man today.
Wonderful. Anyway, back to what we were doing.
Man, Angela thinks you might have.
Did you roll that? Did you roll that experience
I
check?
did. I got a 13, plus 2, 15.
15. You learned the same thing they did. This is a clover wisp. Let me get you the card. We'll change it from the card of the day. If we go down here and look at Slaverman with his rose.
We never had one of these today. We didn't have a card of the day.
Well,
Now we're having it.
We're gonna. This is the card of the day. Shut the fuck up. How about?
We're having it now. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. Let me get it here. Why isn't it on the thing for me to use? I literally just saved this thing, which means it's probably in my downloads now that I'm thinking about it. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's Black Forest Clover Wisp.
Yeah.
It's made by Zero.
Hey, Zero.
Hmm.
Why are
also
there
can- it
screaming
also
souls
can
behind
be-
this fucking thing?
It also can be considered a Fuda.
Oh.
The Futa archetype is really dangerous.
I mean, there was a time Gregor was considered a Fuda. Not anymore.
When it's normal summoned, you can
Oh,
add a polymerization or fusion spell card from your deck to your hand, and you can substitute this card for any one fusion material monster, but the other fusion material has to be correct. While this card's is in the graveyard, you can destroy one zombie or plant monster on the field to special summon this card.
Wow. I like that this doesn't specify your planter monster card. It could be your opponent's.
Anytime it doesn't specify that, assume it's yours.
Yeah.
How about?
Does it
How
look
dare you
like
not
I'm
give us
does
the
it, does it
ultimate
look like
card?
I'm Konami? Shut the fuck up. I don't have to worry about this getting to the masses.
Listen. Yeah, that's right. You can just make it do that then. You don't have to worry about that, you fuck.
I know you thought about it.
Yeah, look at it. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
It's a cute little thing.
Cute little guy. Cute little thing.
Just a little guy.
But yeah, there you go.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's what that thing is.
Oh. Oh, I guess you could find those around here, I suppose. I mean, there is a Black Forest card, so I suppose it would be
Kind
around
of.
here.
Had to move a plant out the way to find this thing. So,
Well, you're not looking confused, so you know.
You see it like attempting to grab at like his like armored hand with
it's
its
trying
roots.
real hard. It's endearing in a weird way. But this might have been this. He will get closer.
I can always follow for you. I can't really fuse me to anything. I'm just a guy.
As you get closer, it looks like it starts like stretching its little roots out toward Jacqueline.
Stop that. I didn't really get a chance to tell Adira it, but Jove, the elf that was the bodyguard, had told me to find something in order to find secrets in the garden. So I found this there, and I needed to confirm with her what that actually means. Have you seen her?
I haven't seen her, no.
I guess you two are too busy in there.
Oh yeah, that the Miss Judge is in there.
Oh, congratulations.
And also, but no, it wasn't any like that. I mean, I wish, right? But no. We were just talking, really, about this whole situation. Turns out, she don't like this whole, like, situation either, but, like, I'm still not fully sure if she wants to be the only person who controls everything. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. But also, she doesn't really like the fact that the other two are stopping people from walking front and back.
That's what she finds issue with, not that this entire thing is caused by a separation of our class and culture. She's more concerned about people making their way to different places.
I mean, I can't just be around asking, do you want me to go in there and interview her for a role? I don't.
The
I don't
biggest,
see it
the
work
biggest
for
thing
me.
the biggest thing she seemed to be advocating about, Gregor, is the fact that both sides are basically keeping people.
Yeah, she said both sides suck. Thumbs up.
One side is literally either stopping them from going or imprisoning people, and the other side is making people indebted. It's like both sides are stopping people from going away, and she doesn't like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm trying to communicate. Yeah.
I see.
So you know. I mean, obviously, I don't want to just go around chopping people's heads off. It feels a little bit too much. But that's an angle. I don't know what we can do with his fang, though. So if it can fuse fangs, hold on.
Yes, I'm sure that if it had grafted onto me like it was attempting, I would become a different dual spirit.
Andrew.
Yeah.
I got a problem if I go back home that's split in half.
You have no idea what this would do to that.
No,
Realize
not at
that,
all.
right?
I'm just saying shit.
That is quite the thought.
I'm just throwing it out there, Andrew. We don't gotta do anything. But it might work.
You're right, it might work. But that ultimately would depend on if they want to.
That's the thing of everything, right? It depends if anyone wants to do anything. You don't have to ask me that. I can't answer that question for you, Andrew.
You're right, though. There's only one person that can answer any questions at this point, would be Jova, who pointed me in the direction that I found this.
I will say, I don't know why she specifically wants you to look at this, because she didn't exactly make it a public official thing for all of us to know. She was
She
kind
did
of
not.
big on
She
you
was very
knowing.
secretive about it. But I'm trusting you because we're currently alone, and because I've entrusted you with my card. And you're my best ticket of getting both these sides to get back together instead of being so separated.
I like you too, Andrew.
Thank you. I like
Yeah.
you too. You're a weird human.
Speaking of humans, there was a bunch of humans that came in earlier.
Right. Before I'd gone to the guard, a bunch of humans showed up with a woman that looked oddly familiar to me.
Yeah, what way? You got like an axe
She
or
looked
something?
She looked like the goddess of the third eye. Am I correct?
Oh, wait, no, hold that thought. Ooh, we're told to look for someone like that. That looks like her, but different?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
with a bunch of humans who immediately started going over to the different tables and taking over as the dealers. And they came in through the door near the stripper pole, which was also odd.
I don't know, maybe they're embedded. I did learn about the stripper pole hole though. That was a door that opens to the other side, which is news to me.
Thirdly, another human came in with more oddly looking clothing than the others.
Well, everyone does breed in Neodomino. You need to be more specific.
How the fuck do I describe this? What is he wearing?
I mean, you may as well be describing someone from the pro circuit. There was a guy who set his head on fire.
Yeah, it looked like he's just wearing some kind of fancy coat that has like some weird balls on it. He's
a ball man.
yeah, he's a ball man.
You don't have the word Yusei Fudo here, so.
He's
silver blue
Sasuke, but
hair.
balls on his shoulder.
Yeah, he looks like Sasuke, but also with Sephiroth's like bangs. And
It's funnier because he's meant to be based off Terra.
It's Terra! Oh my god, you're right!
Oh my god.
See it now.
I need
oh
to
my
end it
fucking
all.
God,
I need
see
to end it all.
immediately. It's Sasuke and Terra's hair. Oh my fucking god.
Somehow I understand both of these references.
Kingdom Hearts. Let me grab the image for you.
I'm just giving a nod to the fact that just the idea that he describes it as fucking in real, like in the game as Terra and fucking Sasuke. It's like, I'm glad you know both of those franchises from my
Yeah,
world.
there are those weird like pachinko machines with like the stories. on
Oh yeah, the Pachinko Machine Company.
yeah. It's like those are their weird like fucking story shenanigans they've got going on in them, like you see in fucking Yakuza games. Anyway, it just seemed odd to me that they walked in like that.
I mean, all right, listen. I guess I'll clue you in on what we're talking down in there. We kind of mentioned that that specific portal might be connected to like, again, well, it is connected to something in my world, where I come from. And this part is just me going from extrapolation. But there's only one other pyramid-shaped area that exists over there. I mean, there's more, obviously, in the world, but in Neodomino...
I hope.
Yeah. Well, you know, and like in Neodomino, it's the casino, it's the pyramid, which is also a prison. It's complicated.
Right.
Maybe
you talked
those-
about that.
Maybe those people are heads, they work at the other casino and they got something going on with Mr. Judgment? That seems like the closest thing I can come to.
I would like for the two of you, or the three of you at this point, to roll me, well, for you guys, it's going to be a certain number, but for Gregor, I would like you to please roll me for your instinct. And that means that I would like for Jacqueline to roll me a +2 and for Endriel to roll me a +6, please.
Let's go -1, baby. I can
Well,
give you a
let's see if
3.
Oh, wait, no,
Inspiration.
it's not 6 for you. It's 4 for you still. Both of you roll me
Okay.
+2, then +4.
Yeah. I will roll the inspiration again just to see. Oh, come on!
I
I think we
think
should all fail.
Do I still have a fleeting?
you do not. You use them all.
No! Jack! Help!
What'd you get, Gregor?
3.
Jacqueline,
Hang on.
it's up to you.
Is this an instinct roll?
It is an instinct roll.
I would like to use the hermit to critically succeed.
Okay.
Whatever, I suppose.
If you don't think it's funny, I suppose that's fine.
It's very funny.
You do note that one of the doors a little bit down from you seems to have been opened during your conversation, and looking down toward them, you see a person looking out from the door. As you turn to them and notice them, Endriel, you find that they give a bit of a wave and step further out, as if acknowledging, okay, you saw me.
All right, I give up.
I'm back.
Don't worry about
Welcome
it.
back.
Yep, there is a person that seemed to have been listening to you guys.
Where are we?
All right, we're going somewhere. Okay, whoa, there's a person there. All right, cool.
Hey,
How much of that did you hear?
enough. Just wanted to check in on some things since you guys were talking as loud as you were. Wanted to mostly wait and see if I could figure it out myself, but from what I'm hearing, you think that there's some humans downstairs?
Yes.
Cool, my ride's here. That's all I needed. He looks like he's gonna start making his way beyond you.
Before you go,
Oh yeah, tip. Hold on.
no,
Hey, take the tip anyway. That's still money, but you know.
opposite.
Oh, what's this?
Just don't tell people what we were talking about, all right?
Well, feel kind of bad now. I was gonna give you money.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'll give you money. No, I'll give you money.
No, you hang up.
Hey, you guys seem like okay guys. As you like walking away from him, he like catches up with you. Hold on. I can't be in debt to somebody. What's going on here?
It's not.
Oh, you're a slifer. Hey.
You
He
know
like,
someone want to Duel Academy? Did you go to Duel Academy? You go away.
oh no, I'm not rich enough for that kind of stuff. No.
I have a scholarship. I got you.
You look over at him,
Yeah.
Gregor. This person is definitely one of the same people from outside that you remember hearing. One of those little shadowy boys, those shadow riders.
Yeah, Shadow Riders. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, the academy's too rich for my blood.
Yeah. But yeah, what are you guys doing around here?
I was just waiting for my, I guess my ride is the best way to put it. He looks down
doors
toward
closed,
the,
right?
he looks over toward the coins that he just got. He's like, I kind of work here, and off time, like sort of part time.
Does it make like a good enough money or like?
To be fair, this place is sort of special.
That's one way to call it, yeah.
Since you're here, I'm guessing you noticed the motions toward Endriel and Jacqueline.
Oh, I thought they were just really elaborate cosplayers. You didn't?
Oh no, he was thrown into this world, so he's aware.
You were thrown in here.
Oh yeah, I fell.
Oh shit, you should come with me.
Oh yeah, I need to actually like finish stuff in here because I ended up like doing some stuff with the other guys, and one of them got like in a pinch. They started gambling a lot, so I gotta look them dumb. But yeah, eventually I do want to go for that door and like pass out.
Well, I can't just leave you behind if you've been thrown in here. You said that Shova's downstairs, right?
Who won?
Talking to Endriel.
Oh.
What was that? Sorry, I was spanning a bot.
You said that Shova was downstairs, right?
I guess that's who that is.
Guy, crazy hair, a bit of crazy outfit he wears.
Blue balls from the shoulder pads.
Yeah, it's Shova. He's with those best way to put them. That'd be a weird way. That'd be bad to say. That's trying to be more correct with things. Those eccentric like people.
Man, Mormons or something?
Kinda.
Oh,
but like
right.
not like that. Like sort
the
of like
type of Mormon.
sort of
Okay,
like a
it.
religious type, you know?
Yeah, okay, I get it. I'll follow. Yeah, okay. The religiously inclined.
The religiously the kind of people I feel bad about leaving a high schooler / college student with.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, like, is anything happening right now? Because I do have, like, I need to be here for a bit more.
No, you see, Shova, him and some of the other guys work around here as well. We work for a place, I don't know if you've been there. It's a place in the Eclipse, the Pyramid.
Oh, I heard all about it.
Yeah, I'm a delivery driver over there, but I decided to be over here because things are a little bopping here, you know?
Oh yeah, this place is weird.
Yeah, I was told that an academy student worked here, but I couldn't find her. I didn't know it was a guy.
Oh, well, you know what happens sometimes.
Well, like I said,
Forget to transition, dude.
like I said, if you need a way out of here, I guess I could wait a couple more hours and bring you out. You guys gave me all these judge coins. You know, these things are expensive over there, right? If you're gonna get some judge coins, I mean, I wouldn't suggest gambling to a kid. I mean, you're not a kid. You're like a guy. But I wouldn't suggest gambling in here. I wouldn't suggest gambling out there either. But if you
those trade for really good value, yeah.
If you want out of here, like I can get you out of here. Me and my friends out there, we call ourselves Shadow Riders. We're sort of like you know, kind of like people trying to give power to the everyday folk.
No, yeah, like I heard a little bit about you. You kind of were a little bit after my time in the Eclipse, not before. But you know,
there's a lot of people out there in the Eclipse especially that don't really agree with how things are run, and we Shadow Riders, we sort of keep to the shadows, trying to help out some people that we find.
Hey, power to the people, right?
Yeah, power to the people, you know.
Yeah.
We don't really. He's working for these big like casinos and things. It's kind of like you know, pick your evils kind of thing, right?
Yeah, lesser evil.
Yeah. Either way, I shouldn't be talking to an academy student like this. You got your own things to worry about. Whenever you plan on making your way out, try to find me. And I don't know, he probably won't do anything here or say anything here, but try maybe to stick away from Shova.
Oh yeah, all right, got it.
Again, probably worst he'll do is be like, hey, you want a pamphlet for this crazy. He seems to like stop himself religion I'm a part of.
After school activity.
Yeah. I'd probably do something like that. That's probably the worst you'll get from. I shouldn't talk about him. I'm gonna head
Don't
out.
worry about it. Yeah, man. Just you know, you take and leave. I'll be there. I mean, if you wait for me, that's great.
Hey,
But you're
I'll be
gonna die.
downstairs. I'll be downstairs at the foot baths area. It's right beside the dancing ladies. You can't miss it. I'll be waiting down there if you want to head out.
All right, agree, brother. Thank you.
All right. I come here almost every other day, so if you miss me out on me, I'll be back tomorrow or something.
All right, thanks, man.
He heads out with his 30 judge coins. Like, fuck yeah, I just made like $1 billion. Let's go.
He knows not to talk about us now. Hopefully.
You see, just as he's walking away, like the camera just like is like zooming out from him while he was talking, and like while everything was going on, there was just a bunny like sneaking out and leaving the room.
Hey, I just paid for his 30 judge coins, so you know.
Man. So he's definitely talking about a cult thing there, right?
Oh yeah, it has to be one of like that. I mean, it's a thing that this kind of happens, you know. I know, you know, it's people like that kind of stuff. I don't know, live and live, right? But you know, kind of weird, just kind of hanging out here. I guess they like gambling.
Weird that your world uses cult as a fad.
We're supposed to like talk about it, right? I mean, you don't talk about like random witches giving you kind of psychosis here. It just happens. You're not supposed to advertise it, but it happens. It's an underbelly of every society.
Oh. Well.
What can I tell you? There's weirdos everywhere. One of them threw me off a cliff.
The world seems dangerous.
Oh yeah.
World is dangerous. Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Although I have to admit, if any of those like weird culty guys are also like working for the pyramid by any chance, I don't want to be near them.
Probably not a good idea to mix, you know, cult fanatics with gambling. Probably not a good idea.
More specifically, if this place actually is, both of those places are the same thing, I think they would like me being on the property very much.
I guess you're lucky that they have no reason to be aware of you on this side.
Oh yeah. And let's not start it now.
Currently, you guys have your little clover guy you don't really know what to do with, and you guys were told to go to the other end of this hall if you ever wanted to. You could also go downstairs and talk to those new humans that showed up, including that super cool Shova guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that cool guy named Shova.
Yeah, what
I
about
don't really want to go like getting culted into Mormonism, but I suppose I could.
You don't have to go be a Mormon, FOMO, if you don't want to. I mean, you kind of got out of being that.
You know what would be the funniest thing?
What's that?
Is if on his way down, Otto meets that dude. He then
I think Otto too should become a Mormon.
and
Otto's like,
fake
you know,
Otto.
maybe I'm cool with this whole, like, I'm supposed to have a new start. You know, maybe I do want to belong to your religion, Shova.
I mean, let's just be real here. This
Otto just walks in and says, "All right, you know what? I gotta take life by the horns. The first person to offer me something, I'm gonna take it."
I'm just saying, it'd be very funny. But at the same time, this is also an Otto that has no idea of Piper's traumas or anything. It's literally like beginning of game Otto.
You don't have to worry about it. I mean, I think you should become a Mormon if you want. I think it's
There
a
we
thing
go.
that
Now we
every
can
man
have
has to decide for itself.
Now we can have them talk. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go
Oh
and
yeah, by the
go
by,
and
do
have
you
your
know how
call.
William just comes out of the window. Piper, we have a common enemy. How'd you get here? We have to take down Otto. He's Shova's new favorite, and I don't like
they
it.
call him special? I need him dead.
I need him dead.
He's special in his own way, and I hate it.
No, answer the first question. How
You know,
did you
Otto?
get here?
I feel like you're special.
Really?
Piper, we have a common enemy. I don't care about Shova anymore.
Anyway. At this point of the upstairs area, you guys would most likely go about whichever ways you guys feel you need to for your different goals. Endriel, you're not really sure what you need to do with this thing or what it has to do with the Venus Ona, but hey, maybe you'll figure something out. Jacqueline and Gregor, you guys were pointed in several different directions of where to go, including potentially finding some kind of help going over toward Miss Judge's room, but maybe we'll see where that sort of goes or comes from later on. And Adria, we need to figure out which one of them we're gonna go with, like, permanently, especially because you just signed your name somewhere. It'd be really weird if, like, it kept changing even though you signed it.
I think it'll be funny if it kept changing even though I signed it.
And for some reason, the name just keeps changing. I don't understand.
It depends.
Well, every single one of them is my true name, you say?
You would make your way down toward this area, and upon looking for anybody, any sort of sisters that you might be able to see, you do see one of them over in the kitchen area, looking extremely just not wanting to be there.
Oh, I can use that to my advantage.
Oh yeah. As the three of you, the three groups, I mean, form off toward either the same direction or different directions. We have passed over 3 hours, and we did have a bit of a late start. So I do think that now is a good time for us to end things off, so that certain ones of you don't go into like too late at night, and some of you can like get things done. There is one last thing though I do want to show before we end things off tonight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing
You
being,
can show your thing.
and that thing being, if I can get the fucking map to come back up again. You guys upstairs, whether Endriel comes with you or not, I'm not sure if Endriel's coming. Are you coming, Endriel?
Sure.
You should come with us, and we
Four
can
of
be
you
friends together.
would make your way toward the end of the hall. Random hiding bunny girl going, oh, I wasn't know what they're talking about.
I did not just get my ass blasted or anything, not at all.
You guys
I'm so unfucked right now.
would find that you would be stepping into a large, very fancy looking room. Inside of this large fancy room, to one side you see an extremely large fluffy bed. Something that is definitely large enough for most likely any size dual spirit that is safe for someone to fuck. But directly ahead of you, you see what appears to be an extremely large amount of gold and jewels and a bunch of things surrounded in these like draperies all about, as if it's like a large hoard of money. You're decently sure that she didn't send you here for money, however, since she said you would find someone who could help you here. As you begin looking around, I'm going to both press this little button so that people can see a certain thing, as well as send it to you guys over on the RP section here. I'm going to share my screen to you guys. As you turn a corner, you find that there is a large desk over here that seems to be letting off a bit of a plume of strangely rainbow-like smoke. As you do, you see in front of you a lamp with some kind of strange magical smoke eking out of it. Gregor, there's no one else in the room, and currently the only thing that seems to be calling out with any kind of actual strangeness, aside from, again, money room with giant fucking diamond in the center.
I am sweating, I have to admit. Do you know how much that could be in dual points? We would never have to buy a card again.
Is what appears to be a magic lamp. You have 3 choices as you enter this room. You can see if the lamp is what they had told you to come and see. The jewel is something they told you to come and see. Or the bed is something they told you to come and see. Those are the only 3 things in this room that seem to stand out. Upon looking toward these things and having to think about your exploits in the future, I think we're going to end things off there for the night.
Okay.
over the course of the next little while, you can choose which one of these seems funnier.
There's free options in your future. You can either rub a little lamp, kiss a little crystal, or get in bed and fuck like a man.
Oh, also, there's like a fucking bath over here. That's pretty cool.
That's the fourth option.
Yeah. You can just say fuck it and go and take a bath, I guess. I don't know. I know you just took one, but you can have another one.
Yeah, that means it's fresh.
Yeah, Endriel can have one.
I did get dirty in the garden.
When was the last time Endriel fucking took a bath? Like, come on.
Let's get in there, boy.
As you guys have these things happen, we're gonna end things there. Hopefully, everybody at home had fun. We will see where things go here. I'm very happy that people in the chat, as well as you guys, remembered a certain name. That was very funny to me.
I've never once felt like in danger before.
What do you mean?
I you know, like those for a while Squeaky was doing those like heart monitor streams.
Mm-hmm.
You wish you had a monitor stream on me when that happened.
whenever the name Shova got set out.
You didn't even have to say it.
Oh yeah, I
looked at
showed
the
you.
image and I went,
right, I did show you him before.
And I stayed really quiet, shitting myself the whole time.
I forgot that I showed you
And
him
I
before.
had 30 seconds to calm down and resume playing Gregor.
I think everything's fine. I mean, maybe he's just here for Otto.
His new special little boy.
Just puts a hand on Otto's like cheek, like, you're so special.
But I'm not
I
even
think
a
Otto might be
boy.
too old for him.
I see you're the Yolunga.
The
I can tell
Yolunga,
you have those magics.
the Yolunga magics are strong in you, special boy.
But I'm not even a real boy.
You are to me.
Loves me.
Shova.
Somewhere Riku's like, wait. No.
Hold on, this is all.
The magics have the magics have changed.
Going for your body?
No, the other Riku, the Suku or whatever.
Oh yeah, that happened by the way.
Oh.
By the way,
Yeah,
Aaron.
I saw. In the universe. Man, it feels like my life partner is out there saying someone else's name. Oh well.
Oh well.
I'm over it now.
But yeah, I
Too
guess
bad he's not a woman.
I guess we'll see what happens in this place with Shova. What the heck's Shova doing here? What's he doing?
What the
Local
Shova
man.
do?
What are you
What the
doing
show
here?
would
Maybe he just likes gambling.
Maybe he just likes gambling.
Local man too angry to die keeps gambling.
But yes, with that being said, we're gonna end the recording right here. Hope everybody had a good time.
Yeah,
And
thank you for the game.
we'll see you guys next week for the thrilling potential conclusion. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be probably another game of maybe wrap up, but I think that most things might
Fall
be
into place?
kind of falling into place at least next time.
It depends on if I can bang 3 sisters.
Yeah, 3 sisters, a summoner, fucking misjudge maybe.
Misjudge maybe.
You know, somehow I came out of this still a virgin. That's how you keep it real.
we have naked panther warrior that maybe could, you know, something could happen. Who knows?
His dick was huge.
Oh, I remember you. Your dick is still huge.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Nice cock.
Originally, his name was Big Day Panther Warrior, but they had to rewrite that.
That's just like a nice greeting in the red desert. Is like anybody that goes up, you just like walk up, like put your hands together,
Nice
like
cock,
nice
dude.
cock. It's like
Nice cock.
nice cock.
Now we have to have that question of if when dual spirits are naked, is it based on their fan art?
I think yes.
I think we have to have the major question of whenever that black card is used for the elf lady, does that mean that Adria needs to also get new art because they wouldn't have their things? And would that new art be them dressed as a Gamble Bunny?
It'll be funny if like she just becomes human.
Gamble Panther.
Gamble Panther. Gamble Panther Bunny. Get on it, Kreb. But yes,
Only in this game can shit like this happen.
We could do another games, you know. It just doesn't have to be here. We're just hornier here for no reason.
We're very horny here for some reason, and I don't understand how it came to this.
it's great. It's wonderful. Maybe because I put stripper poles in here. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that might have been a huge thing.
Triple poles.
It might have something to do with it.
I'll send Creb details. How about that?
Oh no.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll
Well-
send reference images.
You heard it, Kreb.
There
Leave
you
that
go.
up to you and Black Aaron.
Yep.
That being said, we're gonna end the recording here. Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
Goodbye.